that happen to be in your laps. Welcome to one of the more relaxed episodes of Tesseract that likely won't end that way. We are missing someone named Colton. I personally don't know him, but it seems like he's not going to be here today, so we have
Personally, we don't know that guy.
Jacob from XP to level 7. We have Paul from here. Yeah. we found him in life.
Your childhood?
Yeah, my childhood. From my grandma's backyard, we have Paul. And we have Spencer, who is also here.
Yep.
Oh, just me, I guess.
Yep.
So, just to let you guys know, we didn't play last week. Somebody said in the comments, I think it was, who was it? Everett C. No, we didn't play last week because of Patreon. Okay, the live games will always stay live. It's the other games that'll be late, and you can get them early on the Patreon. Oh, whoops! This just turned into a spiel for the Patreon.
Whoa.
Hey guys,
Whoa.
if you want to get Subclass Podcast early, along with Ghosts of Saltmarsh coming soon, TM, likely this week because we just started rendering and uploading them.
Yeah, we got the first one done at least.
Yeah, so then go check out the Patreon and check out our $3 tier. However, if you are on our Lords of Astral Echoes tier, which is the highest tier possible, well then we're gonna give you some love right now. Thank you so much to Josh Travis for supporting us on our Lord of Astral Echoes. You yourself are a Lord of Astral Echoes, Josh. So thanks.
It's just Josh?
Just Josh Travis. It's not like one word. It's not Josh.
No,
just Travis.
It's just him?
No.
Oh,
There's
okay.
more. Thanks. Everybody else
What's up,
left.
Yeah.
No.
They saw what we do.
We've also
here.
got Arthur Souza. Thanks so much. Love your anime profile picture.
Hell yeah.
I
That
hope
means
it's
he's an
bathing.
intellectual.
Anyways, thanks so much. And of course to Joshua Jones. Really appreciate the support.
What's with all the Joshes?
The illustrious Mario Sack, as always. Really appreciate that. And a brand new one that we got yesterday.
Ooh.
Mom and Dad Lovejoy.
Aww.
So
Why are
thank
you here?
Tyler's parents for supporting us on Patreon. Of course.
And now they're going to
of-
get shout-outs.
Yeah, big shout out. Of course, all of the proceeds and any earnings we make on the Patreon go straight into upgrading the stream. We're only using it to make this thing better for you guys.
I think visuals are next step on the chopping block.
We really want to get better cameras.
Guys,
Yeah.
the chat is
soon.
asking for one thing and only one thing.
Oh,
That
God
we're
damn it.
muted?
They're asking for only one thing. I don't think I should give it to them.
They
Blue
want
ball them?
They want. That's kind of mean.
Oh, okay, there you go. Oh, sorry, Logan.
Why would you do that?
Sorry. Do we need to go on break?
No.
We're going to go on an early break.
You're just gonna-
Give me a minute. Okay.
You good?
Are you good?
Yeah.
Oh, my computer updated. You nutted my computer into finishing updating.
Ew.
I appreciate that, man.
You're welcome.
You're like so tiny on the overlay. It's just your eyes.
Right now or Oof.
Nut for Tyler's parents. Yeah,
Just
totally.
Almost just threw up.
They're pretty cool.
So yeah, we're playing a game,
Oh
right?
yeah, we gotta play Dungeons and Dragons. That's right. That thing.
Last we left off, there were 8 of you, and now there are 3. You are all in the same area. Essentially, where we left off is the old party, or the second old party, the middle child of parties. They sailed here and essentially revived the original heroes from the first season. After a very interesting bout of everyone talking and shouting at each other, we finally got our first rest on the island. You guys are waking up in the morning in your respective chosen abodes with a free day because you've been dead.
Yay.
This feels good.
Well,
I speak like this now, Zebras. This is my new voice. Cat.
so we're gonna go back to the place, right?
Well, yeah, I need some things first, though. I want a staff and maybe some food.
You think they're gonna have that here?
They said that they had everything, didn't they? And I want a handful of coins.
Everything, huh?
He said we could
Alright.
take as many coins as we wanted, but I only want like maybe 10.
All right. You know, something I didn't remember that I want to try to do, if I can, Logan. Can I try to attune to the tuning fork?
tune. Do the tuning.
Oh, the one that Clayton
Clayton
gave
had,
you.
yeah.
Yes, you can. And you do it very quickly. I will have to find the mechanics, but immediately you feel the emotions of your lost friend Olo immediately connect to your mind, and you feel a shared sigh of relief and friendship. It feels, to some extent, as though he is not lost.
Okay.
And you almost feel as though he's at peace with that. As if, instead of dying, he has simply changed in form. Changed his form.
Of course you are.
Of course, what?
I was,
Talking to yourself again, Cat?
no, I was talking to Olo.
Cat, oh, my
He's,
dog.
wouldn't you guess, he's happy
Did he die?
being in a tuning fork.
He's probably a tree now.
I think he's a tuning fork. And I think he's at peace with being a tuning fork. Which is very, very Olo.
Olo spaghetti.
Tuning spaghetti.
Ew.
So, alright. Yeah, we should find things. See if we can do that.
I want a staff.
I want lots of things because we're gonna be traveling very far. Is there anybody around?
You chose a house that has been empty for a while. It's got basic furnishings as if
Oh, right.
a construct was living a faux life here,
Okay.
and it made room for you when you showed up.
I
Okay.
think
You're kind of on the edge of this little hamlet that is entirely filled with constructs. Some of them seem a little bit more sentient and personable than others, but they all go about constant daily lives.
Okay.
I think that the Goblin King has all of the magic. Or maybe it was the little bear. I don't know.
The
That
bear
makes
lives in a
sense.
wizard's tower that rests just above the waterfall that feeds into all the mills of this hamlet. So you can see it almost blocking out the rising sun. There is a central spire that rises maybe 10 floors or so, and a ring of about 6 other spires connected and floating by wooden bridges.
Is the new party like in the same little area?
You guys divided loosely, and they're kind of going about their own business. If you'd like to speak to them, you guys are welcome to do so, but they, I believe, are assembling for the plan that they discussed earlier.
If we're in the room, I would like to rest. And then...
We already rested.
You just woke up from
I just woke up, of course.
Yeah,
I am
long
going
rest.
to get up and make my way towards somewhere.
Okay.
The hall. I gotta find Darius.
Okay. So you step out, and you see a lot of just paved hallways or walkways, kind of like this, a little bit more sparse, and there's a lot of nature that is shared with all the buildings and the architecture around here. You see a few constructs wandering about. You see the tinkermen doing their tinkering, and you see in the center, it looks like there's a water fountain that is somewhat near the river that runs through the approximate center.
I don't know where I'm going.
Let's go up there. And I point to the tower.
Okay.
I think he has all the magic, and I want a staff that's very cool.
I want to take all of his magic.
That's not very nice, Cat.
I'm not going to steal it. I just want it.
He
Really
probably
badly.
worked very hard for all of it, and we have to be nice and only
He's
take
just
little.
keeping it in a tower. That's
Well.
useless.
The two of you make your way up to the Tower of Bert the Bear.
Oh,
Would
that's
Dipple
where
be
that's where we're going.
Sounds like it.
I think
Would
he has
you-
the magic. I don't remember, and I don't know where the nice construct boy
Hmm?
went.
I think Driftwood would be with Bert.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because you were saying that he did. That's where he learned most of his stuff was from Bert. Like,
His magic
Magic
aptitude
stuff.
and some of his crafting of magic items. Bert is very adept in the arcane and psionics. You guys make your way up an old crumbling stone staircase that snakes up the cliff side to this grand entry.
Hey, Cat, I bet I'll beat you there.
You really want to race. You are tiny.
I'll win.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
And I'm just gonna feel bad if I win.
No, you won't win. I'll win.
Are you really want to be competitive?
Mhm.
I'm very competitive.
No, you're not.
Yes,
Not
I.
as competitive as me. I
I
start
run.
running.
I run.
Turn into a goat.
No, I want to cast.
Shh, don't give her ideas.
I want to.
Sorry.
Where's the spell I have? Are there any trees up that way?
This is an old crumbling stone staircase. You're pretty much scaling a cliff.
Are there any trees up there?
Yes.
I'd like to cast Tree Stride. Oh wait,
As-
now I have to need to go into a tree. Oh no!
There are a few spaced out between the buildings.
She casting spells. I
So,
bonus action
wh-
cast Expeditious Retreat.
What you guys are
Cheater!
So literally as this happens, Abris is like, I'm gonna beat you. She goes, and right as you start chasing her, catching up to her, she veers off and into a tree.
I cast Expeditious Retreat, which allows me
Alright.
to basically I can dash at the end of my turns for free. So I'm just gonna run dash
Okay.
and Sonic my way up the cliff.
Make an athletics check. And how long does the spell take to cast?
Athletics. Fuck.
And do you have to be familiar with the destination?
Well, I just have to. If I see the tree up there,
You
and
can
it's
see the
within-
canopy of trees.
If it is within 500 feet, I can teleport to it.
Also, yeah, the cliff isn't too ridiculously high, so you would be able to make it. You just can't see.
And it has to be large enough for me to step out of.
Well, good thing you're a little smaller than everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, you dash into a jungle oak and vanish. Ket, what'd you get?
9.
You
That's not very athletic.
You feel incredibly fast for what you're used to, pace-wise. When you finally make it up there, Abris is already halfway through an apple she found in the tree that she came out of.
You teleported. That's
I didn't
so
teleport.
cheating.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
I
you
didn't.
did.
No,
I saw it.
I didn't.
I saw you.
No, I didn't.
You went into a tree.
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did.
Okay,
You
I
did
went
a tree
into a
teleport.
tree. It
It's
wasn't
druid
teleporting.
magic. That's not fair.
No,
It's not fair.
it's a blessing from Indo.
It's shut up.
Hey, let's go talk to a bear.
Let's go talk to a bear.
I'm really fast right now. I can be fast for 10 minutes. Wait, is the tower like right in front of us?
Yeah, it's
Race to the tower.
Oh no.
It's about 100 feet away.
What is your speed? 25?
No,
Because my speed right now is 60.
I'll turn into something quick. Don't you make me do it. He will.
I can run
Cat's
6
beating
miles an
you.
hour.
Cat beats me. I'm slow.
It's a strange tie because both of you cheated.
Yes.
You look up and you see the faded, very beautiful, immaculate words. The arcane tower of Comatheus the Ambitious.
That's a cool name.
It's a really long name, yeah.
As you knock on the door, you feel a faint, arcane rumbling, as if there's a barrier on the door.
Mr. Bear!
Wait, we're going. This is the bear's place?
Bert!
His name is Carthamaeus the.
No, his name's Bert. He's a bear.
I got his message. Alright,
Okay.
where you at?
Who are you casting it on?
I'm gonna try to cast it on Bert. Bert the bear.
I'm at the top. Just ask politely. I don't remember what I cast.
Can I please come? Oh, there we go.
The door opens to a vestibule. This entry hall boasts beautiful shields, weapons, maps, scrolls, and oddities in numerous displays. Beyond the vestibule is a completely empty and dark room. Essentially, there's a lot of gorgeous stuff lining the walls.
And then you hear like a whole bunch of wrestling and some stuff falling over, and then you see Dimple run out, and he's like, "Oh hey, it's Snoopy! Hey guys, how are you? Oh,
Hi,
you guys are finally
hey,
up! Wow,
yeah,
you guys,
we
wow,
made
you
it.
slept a long time."
You
I
heard
was tired.
You heard the running for like 10 minutes. 'Cause
And there's also a set of metal paw feet because you see his dog walking with him. Also, for anybody like wondering in the audience, the dog is like up to here. It's a really big dog.
He's a big pup.
kind of like a bear.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, clarification. Ket is a Great Old One Warlock, and he is an Arcane Trickster Rogue.
Yes.
Because everybody's asking.
Ah.
Well,
Is not homebrewed. Some of the spells are reflavored, but there's no homebrew really. Patron is Logan's creation.
Yeah. The race only has slightly shifts.
It's just basically tiefling.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys up to? What do you need? Do you need any help?
Well, we came all the way up here to procure possibly some items that we may need
magic items?
eventually.
Okay.
I want-
Like magic items, fancy items, like special items?
Magic if you have it, of course. Always, yes.
Okay, I'll be right back. And then, like, another couple minutes of him just running.
Okay.
And then he finds Bert.
You didn't ask
Bert
for
is
money.
on the viewing balcony, just kind of sitting there loosely in a chair as if he weren't an animate object at all. And he sits up as you approach. Yeah.
Hey, are we selling magic items?
Selling?
Or, like, giving away? Or, we have people here for stuff.
Bring him up.
Okay.
Don't
Runs back. Alright.
Don't let them touch anything. They might kill themselves.
Runs back down.
Actually, yeah, just you hear him like as you echo away, and he comes to greet you again.
Hey guys, so Bert's up there, and we should probably go up there. Just quick note: don't touch anything because you could possibly die.
Huh.
No.
What about the floor?
I'm gonna die?
Floor's fine, but just like if you see like a cool magic item, if you pick it up, it might like explode or turn into a giant spider or like suck your soul out. There's a lot of possibilities, honestly. He's up here a lot, and he's very suicidal.
Oh, makes a lot of sense. Okay, I will not touch anything. At first I didn't believe you, but then I do know how suicidal he is. So.
Can you hold me? Pick me up.
How much do you weigh?
Like 40 pounds?
Do you want
Oh,
to ride
really?
that coup?
Yes.
Hang on. I think I can carry you.
Be heavily encumbered.
I weigh 45 pounds.
Yeah, I can carry you. Wait, I might have a spell for this. I don't.
Is it called Carryabris?
Carry halfling, the spell. Why do you want me to carry you?
I don't want to touch the floor. I'm afraid I'll die.
You're not going to die. It's
I'm
just a
afraid I'll
fall.
die.
Here's Aku, and
Who's
then
Aku?
it's like the dog, and he like prances up a little bit, and then using prestidigitation, it's like da, 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 and then like sparkle.
Little
Oh,
tooth.
how cool. That's adorable.
So it's a
Yes, very
mechanical,
nice.
It's a
huge dog.
mechanical gray wolf.
It's a
Jeez,
big pupper.
big boy.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Boof, boof, boof.
He's like all silver with dark, a little bit like curvy detail in him, like dark lined
Sleek.
fur.
Oh,
so
cool.
it looks like he does have like steel fur,
Okay.
and he does look
Interesting.
very, very similar to like an actual gray wolf.
All right.
I'm gonna start heading up the stairs.
Yeah. So, beyond the vestibule is a completely empty room, the walls charred by years of countless explosions. 4 large suits of armor stand against the walls, and the 2 spiral staircases that lead to the next floor. The next 8 floors that you are led up are laced with molded books of arcane secrets, psionic research left to collect dust, an overgrown reserve of now evolved and shifting herbs and mushrooms, and cages with skeletons, and finally a massive reserve of arcane ink on the 8th floor.
Question. Can I glance over those books and can I see if there's any gloaming codexes?
Make a perception check.
Quick
as you
note: while
Mhm.
we're going up, I'm assuming it's dark, so I'm gonna have what looks like a very large warhammer-sized smith hammer,
Okay.
and it's radiant, so I'm gonna use that to light the way.
Okay, just a huge ass hammer.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
5.
Most of the books that you see on kind of the frontal rows every time you move through these rooms are, for the most part, extremely damaged by mold. Some of
Okay.
them you do see are bound by metal, steel, aluminum, but nothing catches your eye for what you're looking for.
Alright, that's fine. Oh man,
And after you
there's so many cool things I have.
leave this room with barrels and barrels of ink, you emerge on the top. And there is a pretty big distance between you guys and the forest canopy below. Roughly 100 feet. And at the top, there's this small outlook where Bert sits in a wicker chair watching the world. On this outlook, he also has a desk which looks like it's made for inscriptions or sending letters. He has also a lone standing door laced with runes. There are the several bridges that connect the other floating spires, which each seem to have their own number of floors.
Mm.
And Bert is facing the other direction.
Hey, Bert. These are the people that wanted some stuff.
Hi, Bert.
He kind of comedically gets down from his little wicker chair and turns around. Yeah?
Well, they said that we could get magic here.
You can.
What do you have? Do you have any?
Why do you need it?
Well, we're going on a mission, and I don't want to die again.
We woke up with not a whole lot of stuff. If
We didn't wake
it's
up with
an option, we would like to procure some things that we could use to help
If that's
us.
okay.
So
we
you're
can-
those, like, ancient heroes that Darius was
Yeah, we
talking
met
about?
yesterday.
I didn't-
We've met.
Call us heroes.
Yeah, but I didn't really care.
Oh, that's okay.
Where'd you come from? There's some prophecy or something?
I don't know. I don't know much.
Alright.
Well, we should probably help them out because, like, they've been dead as long as I've been here, if not longer.
Yeah.
The city I'm from was destroyed. Everything was gone. It's just
That's good to hear.
Remember, he's the guy with the old man.
The what? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're the guy that shot me. That's right. Yeah, I'll see what I can get. What do you need?
I want like the staff.
Weapons
that,
or something?
Is like maybe like to do with nature and like some armor to do with nature. I can't wear metal. I don't like metal. Maybe like a little pet. I like pigs and boars and I like little things. Do you have any little things? Like
Daggers.
fruit or-
if you have any daggers of any kind.
Alright. And I assume you're probably leaving. Darius mentioned something about that.
Yeah, we're leaving soon, which is
No,
why we-
not you. This guy.
Well, I was gonna leave with the other group. You know, the like, the dragon person.
Oh, God.
yeah.
I thought you were going with us.
You know how to make your own stuff, right?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
Or
I've been
no,
here
the
for a
other
while.
guy's going with
You've
us.
taught me like a lot of stuff. Thank
Yeah.
you, by the way. But yeah, and then
I don't know why I did that. Whatever. He waddles over to that little door with a bunch of runes around it, and he crosses his arms, and as he shoots them outward, you see what look like mage hands, but they're not so much translucent. They're kind of floating at the end of his little nubs, and he holds them up, and the most articulate arcane inscriptions or like movements any of you have ever seen flash before your eyes, just in instants. And slowly each one of the locks begins to kind of fade away, and stones fall as a portal opens, and this tiny teddy bear walks through.
Is there anything in this room? Like along the walls?
You're pretty much at the top of the tower.
Yeah.
There are like outward things. There's nothing along the walls here other than what looks like his little inscription bench.
Okay.
And there are all the wooden bridges to the floating spires that circle around you.
Okay.
Several minutes go by as you're waiting, and the air grows rather chilly as you are high up.
There's a lot of cool stuff I can do now.
Like what?
Well, I make my mage hand appear in front of Abris.
Mhm.
I can do this. Because my mage hand legerdman, I
Hmm?
can make it invisible. And then you still feel poking on your face. It's invisible. I can invisibly take things. Wow.
I don't like that
Why not?
because you booped my nose.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was
You know
funny.
the little thing you make?
Yep.
I can do that.
Why? How? What? You should not be able to do that.
I can.
Why? Who did you? How did you?
I just saw you do it.
You can't. That's not how that works. You can't just. That is an eldritch gift given to me by the old man as a proclamation of his power into my. And you can just do it. All right.
almost identical to the one that you create.
You'd be really good at smashing bottles now.
Nope.
Well,
I'm not even gonna cast it.
what was it? Oh, is there like a workshop or something in here that I can grab a small piece of metal, like a small length of metal, or have somebody? I'm gonna have a aku. I'm gonna make a little tiny servant,
Okay.
and they're gonna go grab it for me.
Okay. Yeah, they come back after a few minutes with what looks like an iron rod that they pulled off one of the cages.
Well, guys, check this out. Do you want a dagger?
Yes.
Okay. So he's gonna pull it out, and I have used tiny servant. So the way that works is I pull out my little blacksmithing hammer. That's like a normal blacksmithing hammer, and it grows arms and legs. I set it on top of Aku, and that's what goes and gets the metal. And when he brings it back, I'm casting heat metal, which is a 2nd level spell. Heat the metal rod up, and then using the tiny servant hammer, I hammer it into
That's so awesome.
actual dagger.
That's
so you
amazing.
grab
And then-
a little guy and just start beating his face into the bar that he brought you.
And when it's ready and like shaped and stuff,
Mhm.
I'm gonna use arcane weapon, imbue it with cold magic so that it cools off.
That is so awesome.
That's really cool.
I'm gonna do this.
Oh wow, Logan's actually using inspiration.
'Cause you
We've
guys
never
never
been
do
that
it.
cool, apparently.
I'm
I'm just kidding.
I'm fucking waiting on you guys to do it.
Here you go. I'm gonna give you.
You just
very
made
nice-
dagger right now.
Yeah.
It's still warm. It's a warm dagger. All right, cool. Thank you.
Stones on the door begin to float up into the air, and stars begin to coalesce inside this archway, and immediately a huge flash of black energy, enveloped in monstrous screams and terrifying agony, begins to flood all the roof. Can everyone make an intelligence saving throw?
Oh no, I'm not very smart. That's a lie. Oh shoot.
What'd you get?
Intelligent. Oh wait.
I'm smart, so 20, not natural.
I
Okay.
got 16.
I got a 27.
All right. You've all been through some shit. And he walks out and he's like, oh yeah, that happens.
Why?
So you're not dead. Oh, yeah. I got some stuff. He reaches into a tiny little satchel. And then,
It's terrifying.
yeah, it's a defensive measure. It's not intentional, but it works pretty well.
All right.
I got this tiny little, it looks like a small coin purse. He pulls out a big staff.
It needs to be a little smaller.
Oh, okay.
There
you go.
It breaks it.
Is it?
So, no, it works. It's just a little old, so it can't regain charges anymore.
Okay.
Your thing, oh, that's
Can
right.
you fix it?
To do what?
To still get charges?
It'll just lose charges in a few hundred years.
It'll-
I will,
Okay.
I got, oh. Who did I steal this from?
Oh, you stole it.
Yeah, it's a scroll, and it grows wings when you put a letter in it. It'll probably only work once or twice.
If you put a scroll in it,
yeah,
it
you
grows
like
wings.
put a name
Didn't
and
you
a
steal it from
location.
that one dwarf?
No, they stole theirs.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Wait, did we steal from the same person? Because that'd be funny.
Yeah, it's a group.
A dwarf? Was his name Gannon?
It's a dwarf.
I don't think so.
I knew a Ganondorf, so.
Oh.
It's funny because he said dwarf and
He
not
did say
dwarf,
dwarf.
and it was funny, and I thought it was hilarious. Anyways, cool. A flying tube, thanks.
Yeah, I think you like write a name and an address, and it just goes there.
Well, that's very handy.
I think that other guy wanted it. I have his little gauntlet things. He like holds out his little nub arm, and it looks like there's two bracers on it. Is for you. They make some kind of knife.
Ooh.
Put it on.
It's like a dagger.
Go, Web, go.
Oh,
Fly.
you don't have the You're one of the people that needs to attune to things, right?
Up, and away, web. Go. Go.
Just spend time with it. It'll work.
All right.
Oh, yeah. There's that dude that uses a whip, right?
Oh, yeah, he is some, yeah.
Yeah, I snagged something back there for him. It's... Just tell him to hit things with it.
Okay.
Just don't hit things with it.
That's all I got.
Are these bracers a thing? I'm gonna attune to them if I can.
Okay.
Attune to
Attuning, I
exact-
don't believe you learn what it does.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm attuned.
It feels as though you can will an effect to happen. Immediately, you create a dagger, and it springs into your hand.
I'm Jarl Axel.
You throw it, and it begins dancing in the air.
Ah!
These essentially work the same as bracers of daggers, with limited... They're not infinite. They do create daggers. But each one of them, you can use a bonus action to speak its command word. What would you like it to be?
Hang on. I gotta do this because this is what I always name all the crap on Ket.
Okay.
What is this? Nah. What is this?
What's this?
Nah. What is this? Sharf. What? How about
They're essentially broken bracers of dancing daggers.
It's Schnitt.
Schnitt.
Schnitt's the command.
Oh, German. What's the word?
I'm not telling you.
Snickt.
No, it's Schnitt. That's the
All right.
command word.
That's right. I forgot what you named your familiar, but now I remember.
Schmidt. I don't have familiar anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, they function as dancing swords with the stats of daggers.
Okay.
And they hover for...
So they become dancing swords as soon as I throw them?
Yes.
They just spin in air, or they just do a shimmy?
It's, the sword begins to hover, can fly up to 30 feet, and attack one creature of your choice within 5 feet of it.
Oh,
The
shit.
sword uses your attack roll and ability score modifiers to damage rolls. While the sword hovers, you can use a bonus action to cause it to fly up to 30 feet to another spot, as long as it's within range of you. And as part of the same bonus action, you can cause it to attack.
Can you
It's-
send me that, or is it on DDBM?
It's combined dancing swords and bracers of daggers. It's a dancing sword.
Oh, okay, so I'll just
Yeah.
add bracers of daggers.
Hmm. And then copy and paste the dancing sword thing
What
you've
does
got.
this do?
Bracer of flying daggers. But they're
It's-
dancing daggers.
You're a druid, right?
Uh-huh.
I've seen a bunch of them use it. I took one off of a dead guy. Figured out how to make it. Well, you gotta, I think.
Hey, Ket,
Huh.
you ever seen a monk before?
A what?
A monk.
I don't even
They
know what that
fight with-
is.
Do some of this.
Do I know what a monk is?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's cool.
You know
Oh, wow.
the practice and profession. You know that there are dwarfs who have a certain monk order, and then there are a lot of people, a lot of members of the mending or related who do monk-like things. Isolated, really fucking good at hand-to-hand combat, gain magical abilities.
Cool. So, just question.
Yes.
As an action, I pull up 2 magic daggers from the bracers and immediately hurl them. But once they're hurled, they become flying daggers,
Yes.
and I can move them on my turn as a bonus action.
Yes, you can.
Cool.
Each one of them lasts for an hour, and the bracer has a limited amount of 15 charges, and that's it.
Oh, and then it's done forever.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Didn't know that. Gotta put that on there. No problem.
And you have already expended 1.
Damn it. Shit.
So I'm gonna go find that Clinton guy and then give him his thing.
Alright.
Okay.
Bye.
Take them with you.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, follow me. We're gonna go to the smith thing anyway. So if you need anything else, we can just finish up
Nah,
there.
we're fine.
No.
Thanks, asshole.
Yeah, you too. And right as you leave, you like look as your head sinks below the staircase. He just de-animates like Toy Story.
That's funny. Alright, yeah, I'll make my way down, and, I mean, Ket wouldn't not go find Altair.
Okay. I would have no idea how to play Altair because she didn't really talk at all last
You have
game.
to do it.
Shit. Hey, what's up, my guy? It's
What's
me.
up?
It's,
Well, you're talking really
it's
funny.
me, Altair. Let him know.
Hey, Altair, we need to go get your buddy back.
Yes.
Just being posing. Yes.
That is a true statement.
Okay, you're acting
What
very
course of
strange.
action
Your
would you like
arms
to
are
perform?
So long.
I know, I'm a condor.
I've never noticed how long they are.
Jeez. All right. Yeah. Kent would go grab Altair, tell her everything, and go. Oh, let's go. And
Take
she
her by
goes,
the
yeah,
hand.
okay. And then I go, oh, yeah,
And go. I'll tell
She
you I
says,
love
let's
you.
go get my buddy so
And
I
she
can
goes-
get mad.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
And then I would. Then Colton said Perry would be like, "Hey, take our boat," and then Kent would. We'd just have the conversation we had in the chat,
Mm.
which I will reenact in
Okay.
a little Jacob play.
Thank
Kent
you.
goes to the rest of the party and says, "Oh, we need to go get the place from the thing." And then Cindrix goes, "Oh, well, we have a boat and we need to use it." And then Perry goes, "Well, you can take the boat." And Cindrix goes, "Oh, I don't think they should have the boat because we have the Tesseract." And then Perry goes, "Oh, well, we can go up on the mountain and we can go to the place and we don't even have to go do that." And Elspeth goes, "Ugh." And then Cindrix goes, "Oh, well, that makes sense to me. Here, take the boat and be careful and don't lose it. It's very, very, very expensive and be careful." And Kent goes, "Yeah, okay, we'll do whatever, old man." He says, "Hey, don't disrespect me. I'm older than you." And he goes, "Yeah, okay, all
then
right.
Kent
Well,
starts-
I'll make sure to be careful with it."
Ket starts hitting it on a rock the moment they can't see him.
He says, "Wait, who has the Tesseract?" "Oh, wait, who does have the Tesseract?" And Darius goes, "I have the Tesseract." And that's not your voice, but okay. I will see you later. Okay, bye. Do-do-do-do. And that's where we are now.
I'm just
All right.
late.
Now we have the boat.
Yes, you have the boat. Dr. Darius is still conducting his own set of research on the Tesseract for as long as he can have it till someone asks for it.
Whoa.
Because he's a science man.
We're all doing this, and he's just curled up into a corner, just.
Yeah, he's just
As
like,
a bunny.
Why does it taste like that?
I love it!
I'm going to enter it.
Darius is gone.
That bunny is gone. He's just putting more of them in there. A brilliant. Stop putting them in here.
There's already so many!
What?
Good dude, are there any cool animals on this island that aren't metal?
Oh.
Have you ever needed leather?
Yes, but not too much. So they're
Okay.
probably like wild boars, I'm guessing?
No, they have storehouses, but they also have livestock that they gather leather from.
Okay.
And it's at about this point that you guys realize, hey, we haven't eaten anything in over 30 years.
I'm so hungry.
I think you had a pastry.
I did.
Wow.
We had a dinner, and I ate my dinner and Ket's dinner.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna eat my dinner,
Okay.
That's
I
so
know.
which
funny.
is Cindrix's dinner, so I eat his dinner.
I
And then
ate
Cindrix goes, "Where's my food?" And Ket goes, "I ate it because Avers ate mine."
Okay.
Thanks
I
for
go,
this.
"Would
Thanks
you
for
like a
letting me
pastry?"
have
No
a
problem.
lot of characters.
What?
Would you like a pastry?
Who are you referring to?
Cindrix.
He's over there.
Would you like a
Cindrix?
pastry?
Yes.
Well, I'll be back. Bye.
Wait.
I'm going to the forge real quick.
Okay, bye.
And then he goes and he finds Clayton, who's just like been waiting for his shield.
Yeah, Clayton is like right in the moment where he's getting his shield handed off. So he now has it.
And then like just a normal one.
I will give you the statistics later.
Okay.
I have to
And
gather
then,
the info from
I was
that
wondering
serpent.
if it was like if I could like design it so it's like kite shield, like the teardrop.
Yeah, you gave them the general outline for it, and they did it exactly the way you wanted.
Okay, cool.
Thanks, Brooks Woodworth, for reminding me of Hog Folk.
What?
He said he was looking up homebrew and Hog Folk exists.
Hey,
Pig
Ket,
people?
Big people.
big people. Nom 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 nom. It's the pigment from.
Okay, so Nipple hands off the weapon and goes, "Here you go. This is a gift from Bert." And Ket and them are gonna head out soon, so you should probably go join them. And I'm gonna head back to the tower. So
He just goes to the tower. All right, cool. Yeah. Clayton,
And then-
you're now a thing.
yeah.
Hello, Clayton.
What's your name?
Huh?
Are you Elsbeth?
No.
Oh, they get to
I
see
flex.
Microsoft Display because
nice.
I seem to have disconnected.
Elsbeth flexes in your general direction. What do you do?
Why did you do that? Towards Cindrix? Stop. Stop it.
Towards Ket.
Towards Ket?
So she sees that you're banging our boat onto a rock.
Squatting over. Oh, we're all probably eating at the table, right? And
She's
you just
No,
go
she's
like
just
this.
sitting there like, big buff lady.
And then Clayton walks in. He goes, "Hey, Elspeth, quick question. So we're gonna be like sailing.
Yep.
Is there anything I need to know about pirating? Like,
Pirating?
is that hard to do?"
Now it is, yes.
Are you a pirate?
I was a pirate.
You ever steal from dwarves?
Maybe. I don't know.
You would know. You would definitely know.
I've stolen from dwarves before.
You may have stolen from smaller ships manned by dwarves, but there are wargo ships, which are essentially, that thing is like a sailing dungeon. It is a vault in and of itself and has all dwarven craft weapons
I'm gonna find
that
one of
are
those things.
really fucking terrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah?
just like the little ones. Never the.
It's not.
Oh, little ones? You never been on like the big ones?
No,
I would
don't-
love to
don't
fucking
really
connect
try.
to it.
I broke into one of those one time.
Big ships.
Big dwarven ship. Yeah.
It's impressive.
It's not really. You'll die. I didn't die. I made it out.
How?
I ran really fast, and then I killed a dwarf.
Where did you go? If you were on the water?
Oh no, it was docked in the city because I lived in the city, and we'd find boats, and then we'd steal from them, and then we're more like thieves, not really pirates.
Right.
Yeah.
Check this out. And I pull out my demon claw or my demon talon on my necklace. I go, "This is from my first job when I just started becoming a monster hunter. Big group of us had to go and kill a demon that like had infested a small town around Arkenberg. It was horrible. Like a lot of people died, but I got this cool trophy."
Oh, what a great story! And Cindrix goes, "Good job, Clayton. Yeah, good story, Clayton." I don't understand what's that's my boy. And he goes back to eating.
Darius is not present. He is currently doing research with a lesser Posmit bot. But Sir Igit approaches you and says, "I have taken into consideration the fact that you are fleshy creatures, correct?
Yep,
Mhm.
very
And you
fleshy.
Flesh.
require material substance.
Yes,
Yes.
very fleshy. Need material substance, like this food.
We have a vegetation garden for Dr. Darius, as that fits his dietary needs, but I do believe you are omnivores, correct?
Yep.
Yes. Well, some of us might be more of a carnivore because meat.
Cindrix is like,
Leg of mutton.
and Ken is just sitting there like, okay.
The only livestock we prepare are generally for leathers and other items that we need for construction, but I can take you to their breeding grounds if you require meat.
I enjoy eating meat.
We have large salt reserves as well. We can prepare these meats for long journeys.
You have salt?
Yes.
You have like
I'm
do you have
going-
like cows or something, like a cow?
Would you like to see them?
Have a cow.
Yes. Like a cow.
I will wait until your meal is done. Then follow me.
Like a cow. Like a whole cow. Can I see your cow? You eat the cow raw? Oh, that wasn't the cow. That was just other food.
So I'm ready.
That was dinner.
Oh, man.
If you are ready, follow me.
Okay.
He
Ken
stands
follows,
up.
and so does Cindrix. Just because he wants the food.
He leads you into a short section of the jungle that they have their own trail that's been paved and cobbled out. And you enter a clearing. Two separate clearings, as they're almost like segments of a zoo that are a lot larger and dedicated to only two types of animals on either side of this walkway. The first, which you've only heard about, as they're essentially the way that this island grows is creatures unique to it have developed and become predators, or the island has its own ecosystem. The first one you see are bow crocs. These are small, stout cattle about the size of, they're maybe a midway point between a cow and a boar, and they have thick scales and long toothy jaws. They have a faint green color, kind of like crocodiles. You can tell they're very tough. They have tougher leathers and tougher meat. And on the other side, it's actually labeled for some reason, is a Grand Mogan. These look like huge winged weasels, the size of elephants.
You can turn into these now.
Do you have stats?
I will make stats for them.
Yes, that is awesome.
You can now turn into a giant winged elephant weasel
That's amazing.
and a crocodile cow. Do either of these interest you, or would you like even portions of meat?
Ket goes, any meat for traveling is fine. Cindric says, I want to try all of them.
Perhaps.
So, I would
Yes.
like one of those crocodile-looking things, and then I'm gonna take that to my good friend Dimple that I've been talking to, definitely, 100% for sure, and we're gonna do some cool stuff with that. But I would like to take that and some salt.
Very well. How long is your journey?
How long is our journey, Logan?
I
Yeah,
don't
Ket doesn't even know.
It was faster this way, because you were
It
riding
was
crazy
like
as mounts.
30 days.
Oh, actually, wait.
It's like 30 days.
I thought it was like 2 weeks.
It's a long stretch of
It's
ocean.
like almost 2 months. It's insane. We're basically going back to the entire journey our characters made, that Clayton made in the entirety of the game. We're just going to do that again, but back.
Okay.
It's super far. You know
Well,
what I am.
who can you make? I knew a druid a while back that could just make berries whenever they wanted. Can you do that?
Oh,
Would you
yeah, she
like
can
one?
cast the good berry.
Actually, I would, because they were very good.
I'm
last
good on
time
the
I
meat
had
then. Why don't we just take the good berry? Yep, I'm fine with that. Delicious.
I'm still
Berries
gonna
lack
take
the
meat, though.
nutritional value that many omnivores require, such as protein.
Good berries got
I'm
all the
definitely
protein you
taking
need.
this. I'm gonna like dry it out, turn it into
Right.
jerky, a larger portion of it.
Daily nutrition. Or maybe just daily food.
And then
I do not understand.
It's
How
a
is
fruit.
that possible?
It's magic.
It's magic fruit.
It squishes the berry. What's inside?
Juice. It's like a raspberry.
That is impossible.
It is, they get old after a while. You eat them for like 2 months straight and you just want to have something else. But they're really handy because we don't have to carry very much food. And so long as Abris isn't super dead, we won't starve.
I apologize, but I have reached my learning capacity.
Oh,
Darius shares my mind, and he learns through me.
I will try to not tell you new things.
It does not stress me. It is simply wasted time.
Okay. Cat, like, I'm gonna start telling people this. You've reached my learning capacity for today. Oh, sorry. I just don't want to talk to you anymore. Just shut the fuck up.
Kat, do you think they have a woodworker? Do you guys have a woodworker?
For what purpose?
I want a flute.
No,
We
do
do
not
have-
give her a flute, please. Can you make a recorder?
I
A
want
recorder.
flute.
It's a flute. It's an easy to play flute.
No, I want a
We have
flute.
recorders in the laboratory.
Mm.
Clayton pulls out a flute and hands it to Everett.
You have
Oh
a
my
flute.
Roll performance. Without proficiency.
I'm proficient in them.
You're proficient in
That's
flute.
right. No, she got a natural 20 on her Mastercraft flute and
That's
figured
right.
out a little bit of it. So yeah, I'll give you proficiency.
So performance plus 13.
It's the
Above
most
average.
basic tune. Yeah. It's like when
Basic
people
tune.
learn the basic strums of a guitar and they're like, "Oh, I know this and all my songs will be this." You just play that tune.
Oh, is it? One that's really funny. Of
Yeah.
all the tools Clayton has, the only thing he's proficient in is flute.
And you just gave me your flute.
You literally have like a mastercraft delusional drug fountain, and you don't know how to use it. Great.
What? What are you doing?
Stop. Play it. Play the stupid flute.
Toot toot toot.
Nope.
She never plays it.
Oh.
She never
Hang
plays
on,
the
hang on,
flute.
Hang on.
Why is the chroma key
Okay.
out my Red Bull? It's like,
It's a yellow bowl.
it is yellow.
Hang on.
So I was planning to do some weed leather stuff with the animal, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna turn it into jerky.
Oh, yeah. After a little while, they bring you fresh, steaming, but not cooked meat,
Okay.
as if whatever animal they were raising has only recently been slaughtered for your reason.
Oh wow.
Tutorial? Now we're going to learn note 1. This one.
Hang on, let me play flute. Is there like bad flute music? Find
Yeah.
out.
There's like the
There's like
21st, the 20th century.
Bad. Oh, down.
Oh no.
Flute cover.
Look
YouTube,
up
no, please don't kill us.
Might get
Fucking-
caught.
Ron
Copy strike
Burgundy
for
when
that.
he's like, "Oh no, I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared at all," and pulls a flute out of his sleeve.
Oh, yeah. We might get copy strike for any cover.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not playing anymore.
Dun, dun.
Fuck. Alright, I'm sorry. I was trying to find funny flute music, but flute quartet in C major.
Well, this is demonetized now. Thanks for watching.
It's not. Wolfgang Mozart is not going
Yeah.
to fucking copyright strike us.
Back
No,
from the
but-
And if he
grave.
does, then what the fuck?
Music Company 847, who has a loose copyright on it, might.
Oh, we own all
Hey.
Mozart?
Yeah.
Piracy is a crime. Okay.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
download a car.
I would. I would totally download a car. I need one.
Yeah, if I could. 3D print my
We are
car.
currently having your meat salted and prepared for your journey. The only thing I understand that you would require, or at the very least desire, is something of monetary value.
Yes, I want some coins, please.
Well, coins and
We do not collect coins. We do have bars of gold and platinum, but I understand these may be too heavy for you.
I'll
Do you
take
have
2
a
bars
bag?
of gold, or
Get
2 bars of platinum.
They can be
It's a
found
platinum.
resting in the fountain at the center of
It's a
town.
coin.
Okay, and then he runs off.
Literally just bolts.
Do you have a thing we can put them in?
If we have our hats.
Okay.
No, I have some bags on my
Do you
armor.
have a bag?
Just letting you know, a guy with like a backpack and a sack and like just all the carrying capacity.
Literally
all
runs
money.
away.
Yeah.
Might have to steal coins. Unless we can get some.
I have something else prepared for you.
Okay.
Darius considered these need be made either for bribing or for situations like this.
Oh.
He cracks open his chest cavity, and there look to be 4, like, kind of slabs, as if they're. What were the. I'm forgetting the name. Like, what were the testaments written on? What's the name of that shit?
Commandments, slabs,
Just slab.
ingots,
Tome, maybe?
no,
No.
what are the 10 commandments written on?
Yeah.
Not what are the 10 commandments?
Come on,
Uh,
guys.
the finger of God.
Okay. he pulls out 4
Stone
fingers of
tablets.
God. Tablet,
Tab-
thank God. Wow, how did we
Stone
forget
I
that?
have a tablet.
Yeah, in
with
ours,
me.
all, yeah.
He gives it to us in little pills, little tablets.
Well, he has 4 aluminum tablets with precious gems pressed into them,
Ooh,
so you can pop them out like pills.
Oh.
sweet.
It's literally an aluminum tablet that's about an inch thick.
Oh well,
What's those,
this can work as currency. Thank you.
I understand they are more valuable than gold individually.
Likely. Can I appraise them?
First,
Yeah.
you need to count them.
Being a thief.
Well, Yeah, each one
not
for
keep
appraisal, that would be intelligence, knowledge of, I think, history, probably.
18.
You can appraise each one of them. Some of them are worth around 52 gold. Some of them are upward of 75, maybe 80,
Okay.
And
I
you
just
Roll
sell them all once we get to the
3d12.
town and get all the money that we can. Huh?
if you can find a buyer. Roll 3d12.
Hey, Kat.
Yes.
Do you remember the river that used to be in the forest where I lived?
Yes.
We used to throw those
8.
into it.
Okay.
And coins and things.
Oh.
And,
I just rolled an upward maximum of a 3 to a 36, and I got an 8.
Now everyone roll 3d12.
Oh.
There are 4 of them.
ooh. That's
25.
Wow. Okay.
24.
Okay.
No, wait, actually, 22. Yeah, 22.
18.
Yeah, one of them has 8 slightly larger gems, one has 25 of the smaller ones, 22 and 18. So altogether you have a fuck ton of money in 4 pieces of paper.
Sweet. How much again? Sorry, say it again.
Do you want me to just add up all the gemstones?
Yeah, if you can.
I don't have a calculator immediately. Well,
You have a
hold
phone, right?
on. I think it's in my room.
Nice.
Say
Yeah.
22, 28,
Here you go.
18, and 8.
That's a weird ass calculator.
Logan.
Oh, what the hell?
It's a calculator.
Yeah. You have 73 gemstones
You did.
in 4 of these little tablets.
Mm-hmm.
Approximate worth at around 4,500 gold.
Okay.
You appraise them all. That's their
Total?
relative price. Yeah.
For everybody?
I-
That's everybody's combined?
Oh, yeah.
I strongly suggest you keep them in gem form because that's going to be kind of a
Mm.
story point
Got it.
that
got
you
it.
guys only have gems.
Hang on.
Also, quick question.
They are gems.
Mhm.
And how many do we have? Oh my god, it keeps disappearing.
Ooh, fuck.
Gems.
Well, I changed it. You have 4 talismans. Each one has, respectively, when you're ready,
Okay.
8, 25, 22, and 18.
Okay.
You appraise them anywhere from 52 gold to maybe 80.
So we have 8, 25, 22, and 18 of these different ones.
Yes.
So all together, that's. Hey Siri. What's 8 plus 25 plus 22 plus 18?
I added them and then I closed the calculator.
25 plus 22 plus 18 is 73.
And they're each worth about 50 gold.
50 to 80.
Okay. So 73 gems worth about 52.80.
And how much are the platinum ingots? Or how much do they weigh?
Well, actually, let me find out.
Okay.
Each one of those tablets is 15 pounds. Okay.
Hey, Kat, do you want to go to the fountain?
Sure. Why?
Because I want to get some of the,
Okay,
the
actually.
coins. The bars.
Well,
Just
no,
take the
Clayton
coins
wouldn't
out
know
of the
this.
fountain.
Okay.
I'll say there are. So you run over to this fountain and you see them literally as if it's paved, but they're all separated. You can spy about 10 platinum ingots, each one worth about 100 platinum. So I think that's what, 2 pounds?
50 gold, 50 coins is a pound.
Yeah. So each one worth about 100 platinum, and there are about 10 of them.
I'm gonna take 5.
Okay.
So that's 10 pounds?
Yes.
Okay.
10 pounds and 1,000 platinum.
All right. We're gonna go over to the fountain, and is there just coins tossed into it?
There are only gold bars. It literally looks as though it's been paved out of the most expensive shit you've ever seen. Like maybe 2-3 feet below the water that's been spewing out. And it basically, as you're running over, Clayton pulls out a 10th fancy ass ingot and is like, all
Oh,
right.
he just fucking does it.
Yeah, he's just been doing it. He bolted
That's
here.
what I left.
Are you just taking gold out of the fountain?
No, of
They
course
told us
not.
to.
I'm taking platinum out of the fountain.
Oh,
He follows you.
I go over and I do the same fucking thing.
What are you intending on using all of this for?
No, I was just feeling it.
I sense shame in your tone.
No shame.
Very well.
I want
Oh,
one of
is it-
these ones.
As I go through from town to town and do job to job to job, I usually use up a lot of things like arrows, ball bearings, cloud drops, some rope. I might use that up. And I don't have magic, so I need to refund all the different stuff I do. So usually I'll take money from all the different jobs, but since these are technically...
Goods and services.
Yeah!
Alright, goods and services.
Very well.
How much?
I'm going to invisible mage hand, pull one out.
Roll stealth.
How much do they weigh?
I believe a
2
pound
pounds.
each. Yeah,
Stealth,
2
you
pounds.
say?
Sorry,
Stealth, you say?
I do.
I'm gonna take a gold one and a platinum one.
Fuck.
I think he took. Yeah, there are still 5, so you take 1 platinum and 1 gold. What'd you get?
One. Just to let you know,
You have like a +8 or
I have a
something.
plus 10.
10.
So it's 11 if you're gonna not rule a nat one. But
I'll say that you can't fail because you have a +10,
okay.
but it's kind of obvious that there's just. And then it just floats out of the pool
So my
of water.
mage hand technically can be 2 hands, which is typically how I want to view it. Is it's like it's 2, but it doesn't do anything special. The only thing is like it's a
Yeah.
ledgerman, so it can like unlock doors
Oh,
and whatnot.
okay.
But the way Ket sees it is that it's another spectral being because he doesn't have to like do anything to cast it. It just kind of happens while it's going on. It can be invisible. Sometimes it's an asshole and doesn't do things the correct way,
Okay.
like that. So he's just like,
I'll say it looks.
stop! What? Are you? And it's just like pulling
It's
it
kind
out.
of
He's like,
deliberate. You're like, go sneak one of those, and it's just like.
yeah, it's just 2 hands. Yeah.
And how much are they worth?
You look like quickly
100
glance
platinum.
over at Sir Igit. He's not
For
doing
each
anything. He's
for
staring
each
off
platinum
into
you got,
nothing.
And then 100 gold for each
I
gold.
take them. How much was the ingot?
Each one is worth 100 gold and weighs 2 pounds.
Ew.
There are also now 4 platinum ingots in there still.
I'm gonna take them.
Okay.
4 platinum ingots?
Mhm.
Each of them worth 100
100
gold?
platinum,
They're each worth 10 platinum?
100 platinum,
100, oh my
and
god.
they're 2 gold or 2 pounds.
I gotta get these converted, but whatever.
Ideally, you don't, because it's
Why
going to be
not?
really fucking hard to sell, like all the wealth of an island, without raising attention.
That's true.
What? No.
See,
We always gloss over this, and I really want to make it a thing.
What? Economics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, hey, you're carrying all the wealth of a small island. People are gonna notice
Mm-hmm.
and beat the shit out of you.
also, quick question. What was the weapon I got?
That actually doesn't require attunement. I will have Clayton roll Arcana for this one.
Okay.
Does
Because it's a
one
little bit
require
different.
attunement?
I'm gonna use
Is your
the metal one.
Staff?
yes
It does.
by a druid?
I will try to do that then.
15.
It doesn't take too long.
What am I rolling?
Arcana.
Arcana?
Yeah.
+0. 15.
Okay. You sense as though it's very old. Whatever enchantment was cast on this has only kept it intact as a leather whip for so long. And
Okay.
you feel after a number of uses, it will grant you some magical boon and then probably collapse.
Okay, and it is whip.
Yes.
Okay.
And while you're holding it, just kind of, you understand that a thick leather whip is a little hefty. There's definitely a center of gravity. This one feels as though it's hollow, but still equally as strong, if not more strong, than the average whip.
Oh.
So cracking it through the air and piercing someone's armor, it's almost like it's cutting through butter. It's a +1.
Nice.
Plus
So you
After
guys-
all that, I have everything. I'm gonna go to Abris and Clayton and Altair and be like, you
It
guys ready
seems
to go?
as though Darius requires my services.
Well then, be on your way.
I bid you a formal adieu.
Yes, we will see you when we return. Thank you very much for all your help.
Of course. He turns and walks very mechanically.
I like that, Darius. Not
It's
a
funny.
fan of the teddy bear.
He's a bunny.
I'm
He's
happy.
a bunny, yes.
And then he has just both whips.
So, Clayton,
Wrapped
we haven't really
around.
met formally. I just kind of saw you, but I'm Ket.
Hi, Kat.
I can stay.
And you're Clayton.
Yes.
Thank you for telling me about my own. It was good to know that. Bad news, but still.
Bad news bears.
So, what do you do?
Oh, yeah. I'm a monster hunter.
Well, that's very helpful.
Yeah.
You tend to come across a lot of monsters and don't know how to help deal with them. So,
Usually, just hitting them until they die works.
that's normally our strategy as
Yeah.
well, though sometimes it doesn't always work out. So, it'll be good to have you then.
Stop loading. Thank you.
Are you familiar with a lot of the lands that we're going to be going through?
Yeah, actually, we're gonna go right back the way we came. So, I map some of this out, and I pull out the map that I made with Harry, and then.
Alright, well, normally we had Olo leading us because he knew a lot of the areas of land, but it seems you might be fit for the job. I am not a very good, camper? Nature traveler? I'm much more suited for the city. But I can still do things. So, yeah. I can be quiet when I need to be.
Well, I need to check something really quickly. And I'm looking through my bag.
Alright?
All right, and I pull out cook's utensils. I'm like, we can cook, we can make a bed, make it comfy. We should be fine for like camping purposes. Like, it shouldn't be too bad.
Alright then, well, very good. Hey, black chivalrous nerd. Yeah, we're alive. Go watch the last episode.
Yeah. The last episode explains a decent amount, I would say.
Uh-huh. It's Ket and Arbus.
Or what?
You just spelled Abris
Oh,
and you put Arbus.
My phone always autocorrects it to Arbus.
Arbus. That's your father's name? You're Abris and he's Arbus.
My dad didn't have a name.
Her dad's name was Dad.
Dad.
Pa.
Well then, let us make our way.
So-
And continue.
What's your name?
Abris.
Hi, Aberus, Clayton James. And then what's your name?
Altayi.
Hi, Altayi. Nice to meet you.
Yes.
I hate you.
I'm sorry. I know. I can't play that character. I just don't know.
So
that
if
well.
we're gonna go and get your guys' remaining stuff from the temple of the Sea Stalkers, I should probably go with you because I've met them and they know me,
That would be very helpful.
and then I can keep my shark company.
Yes.
Uh,
That'd be very nice.
You have a shark?
you, okay, you guys,
Are you gonna ride a shark the whole way
I
there?
can be a shark now.
I'm gonna ride
you
on a
guys are gonna be blown away. It's so cool. You guys can meet Hammond before we get going. I think we might need to take him back. Actually, no, he can fly. Never mind, he's good.
I
This
have
is
no
your
idea.
guide.
We might need to take Hammond back. Never mind. He can
He can
fly. It's
fly.
cool.
No, he can just jump across the ocean.
I'm just imagining a shark with wings. Just flies back.
That's awesome.
All right then. Well, then we should get going. I'm gonna make my way down to the beach.
All right.
All right, and
It takes
quick
a
question.
little over a day, maybe two.
A
But
day to get out of the beach.
Did the boat come
Beach.
with a hat? The boat.
there is a small compartment underneath the footing. In its second stage, as it's unfolding, you're like, wait, what is that? You pull it out and you crack it open.
He can't
I want to blast Pirates of the Caribbean so bad. Bum, 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 bum.
All right, guys, are you ready to set sail?
Wait, I know.
What's the
Ew.
Pirates
You
of
know,
the
like-
Caribbean MIDI file?
Yes, the MIDI file. I could play something that's just as good.
Oh, okay.
It's not really. It's here it is. Fuck. God, what the fuck is this? No, not what I wanted at all.
Here's a brief.
Here we go.
Very brief moment.
This is our sailing music. It's just Zelda.
No, I know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
jam.
Let's fucking go.
All right.
Gust.
All y'all
gust,
boys set
gust,
sail.
Gust.
Are any of you proficient with water vehicles?
Nope.
Let me check.
No.
This will work.
No, but I am gonna be riding my shark and then riding in front.
Okay. So, do you guys have it out at full size?
I would assume
Yeah.
so.
Because
Okay.
it's just probably more comfy.
Yeah. Your rageless companion is pretty adept at kind of helping the general stuff. She's very muscularly reliable. And you managed to
It has a sail on it though.
get the
Can't we
boat
just?
set up.
Well, actually,
Do you know how to use a sail?
Well, I think it just automatically goes. Wait,
I'll-
no, I don't think it does.
No.
I'll steer, and I'm sure I learned enough to actually like work it, but not have proficiency in it, with the month-long trip over to the island to begin with.
Make an intelligence check then.
Can I make a survival check?
This is not wisdom, this isn't intuitive because it's a man-made machine, so you would need directions, essentially.
Okay.
This is something you would have had to have learned prior directly.
Can I roll an investigation to like find all the stuff that I need to work with it?
I'll let you make an investigation check to figure out, like, what the hell does this stuff do, and then I
Okay.
might give you a bonus if you make this.
That's got to be the best pirate I've ever seen.
Well, I rolled an 11, but investigation is +4, so 15.
Okay, you kind of gather some stuff. You're like, wind probably goes behind that. That rope moves it. This thing turns it. We're good to go.
Yay!
So,
Oh, when we get back, I say hi to Hammond.
yeah,
If he's
as
still
you guys
there.
emerge on the beach just before all this happens, you do see a huge giant who is a little bit smaller than the old man. At first, you're like, oh my god. Oh, it's not the old man.
Okay.
And
All,
then
very similar in stature, but a lot more stout, as if the old man were a dwarf.
What is with giant creatures walking on the ocean? This is nasty.
Hi, Hammond. How are you?
Sorry, we took a thing. Wow, you're very big.
These
hi.
are some new friends.
You're not just like you look way cooler than what we rode. A long time ago, we rode a like hairy thing in the water. It was really gross, and we spent like days on it. We slept on its hair. Oof. It
Were
was-
they part of the prophecy?
Yeah, you know those ancient warriors?
Yes.
I cannot handle your hat right now. I love it so much.
I'm Abris.
Hello,
I am Ket.
I'm Hammond. He puts out a hand that could literally pick up your entire body. You shake his fingernail.
I'm Ket. You don't have to shake my hand.
Hello, Cat.
This is all tidy. She's
I
not
am
talking
on
to
this
someone.
island to serve you. If you ever need my services, I am here.
Thank you. Do you think you could watch our back while we boat over to the mainland? In
Like,
case any giant creatures decide to attack us, because it's happened to us before.
I have read the ocean and its currents. There is nothing moving of any size.
so yeah, on the way over
Water.
here, Hammond, another giant named Titan, who is incredible, and us all decided to take out that this giant red serpent that was like over here. In a huge battle, we took this thing out. The Titan, the other giant, tore it in half. It was an epic battle
Hey,
where
Kat,
I
do you
got
think
this
that's
shield.
the red serpent that
Pull
we
the
fought
shield
that one time?
There was a big red one.
Yeah, with
That's
like
exactly
big
the one that we fought.
arcing thing. Yeah,
it nearly killed us.
we killed it.
Wow, that is
Did you
incredible.
have a giant aiding you as well?
No, we
No.
just had a
She
ship
just
and we got
destroyed our
wrecked.
ship and then another ship and then
And you
Yeah.
survived.
Just barely. We
and then
crashed
we lived
on
on a
shore
really
of
cool
an
island for a month.
Okay, actually thinking about that, that's very impressive.
It was scary.
Then it must be you.
What?
I pledge my life to the three of you.
Well, you don't need to do that.
What do you mean?
You are the ones the earth speaks of. The ones who will bring about the return of Obrillion.
I don't know anything about that, but if that's true, then I hope to live up to the expectation.
Many heroes know not of what they will accomplish until long after they have done so. I hope to witness the reverberations of your actions. Both of you,
So do I.
and the one who does not speak.
Now let's quit talking and start sailing.
Yeah.
Puts the hat on.
And the giant sits on the beach.
Have a good time.
Bye.
And thank you for reminding us of our destiny.
Bye, Hammond. Thank you for all the help.
Of course.
See you soon.
Start her up, Altair. We don't have that, but that would be
Not
hilarious.
anymore. You board your fancy boat and
Thank
set
you.
sail. I don't believe you actually made that check yet.
Oh, the survival one to.
No, the intelligence navigation, which
Oh.
you don't have.
Oh no! Oh no! We go this way.
You set sail and the wind is not in your favor. You literally, like,
no.
you head out and you set the sails to go forward, hoping the wind pushes you, and the sails are pulled away from you, and you start just gliding along the island.
Hey
Uh-oh.
guys, we're making fools of ourselves.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're
Is that your destination?
No, we want to
We're gonna get it. I'm gonna.
Just a second. We'll figure it out, and I'm gonna work with some things. And can I roll again?
Can I catch cheap water?
Wait,
You see him on the beach,
Is he
and
glitching?
clouds begin to form above you.
wait.
He's
Actually,
calling the wind!
You know what? I'm gonna use my indomitable feat.
He's the windbreaker.
Oh wait, no, it's a save, not a roll. Never mind.
He toots. Yeah, he inhales. And then you hear the reverberations of a guttural toot as the wind forces you like a rock that's been thrown into the sea. Your boat somehow is not torn to shreds by these rapid winds that he creates. Never underestimate a giant fart.
We're 12 years old, guys.
Yes, we are.
We can't seem to sail correctly. Don't worry, I'll help. And we just fly away. Okay. Yeah, how long does that carry us?
For the first half of the first day.
Cool.
Okay.
And after a while, the storm begins to fade behind you, and a lot of the clouds and the shifting ocean begins to kind of settle, and you are now out in the deep blue. Where the hell are y'all going?
We need to go back to the mainland. I don't know where this is, so Clayton,
I'm gonna.
You know it's south.
Yeah, we need to head straight south until we see either a giant stone serpent or land. One of the two.
Okay.
Okay, we're putting our faith into you.
Yeah, you gotta lead us.
We've been dead for 30 years.
Yep.
Well, I've been alive for 28, so you guys are in good hands.
That's what the pirate had.
As I say that, I pull out my spyglass and scope the surroundings.
You pull out your spyglass and you look ahead to where you believe is south. Then you do kind of a general scan, just looking at where the sun is right now. Roll survival just so you're aware of where south is.
Okay, I'm gonna use my metal dice. Hopefully it doesn't.
Heck yeah.
What is everyone's intelligence? Who's present?
My intelligence is a 14.
14.
I'm smart. What the fuck, Abris?
11.
So you're kind of scanning around. You don't know which way the waves have pushed your boat, but you know that you're going. And as you're scanning the water, you see in the distance, somewhat behind your boat, is a much larger boat.
How much larger?
A decent size. I'd say a little less than twice the size. This looks like a very long journey prepared for this boat, and they are headed in your direction.
Do
It's a
they
weird
have,
way
are
of
they?
saying that.
Do they have any flags up on top?
They're on the horizon, and I'll say this is a little late into the afternoon of about your fourth day.
Okay.
You've kind of been going on faith as to where south is, and trailing you is this boat. As it draws closer and closer.
Take this. I give you the spyglass. Go up to the crow's nest and see if you can find
Do
out.
you have a crow's nest?
Wait, is there a crow's
Can the
nest?
ship become that
I
big?
don't believe it does.
Oh,
Let me double check. The
We're gonna-
biggest we can make the ship is
Are they a problem?
24 feet long, 8 feet wide, and 6 feet deep.
So
Oh, and
decently,
we
yeah.
row it.
Oh, so it's like a Viking longship.
Yeah, like it's actually really fucking big.
Yeah. I think that's about the size of a longship.
Has an anchor, a deck, cabin, a mast with a square sail, and can hold 15 medium creatures comfortably.
So it's a square sail, but no crow's nest.
okay.
Okay, it's really fucking high up there though.
Yeah.
So, all right, then I don't want to burn a spell for this, but I kind of want to do it. What do you want me to do?
Just see if you can figure out what that ship is.
What are both of your passive perceptions?
My passive perception is 10.
No, my passive perception is 14.
Okay.
17.
I'll use the spyglass to try to look where he's pointing.
Yeah, you also see a little blip kind of out on the distance. You're like, is there something?
I can look.
And then, yes, it's definitely a solid shape.
Looks like a ship. It's not good.
What kind of ship though? Is it
I
for
don't.
pirates?
I can't tell.
Your eye vision has been trained and honed. And after a few moments of looking at it, it comes closer. You see it may be riding the wind better than you because they know what they're doing. And you see a large symbol on the flag of the mast. It looks a lot like a sword with a keyhole embedded in the center.
I
Okay.
think it's those bad guys.
Cat,
Remember?
what spells do you have to move something a long
can
distance?
try to
If I
capsize
have
the
something
ship.
to throw at them, can you throw it?
I can Misty Step, but that's about it.
I can
It's
try to
my only form of
capsize their
teleportation.
ship.
Can you do that twice very quickly?
Yes. But
Okay,
why?
come with me. And we jump on the shark and head over to the boat.
I can try to capsize the other. Oh, you guys are gone.
Why are we doing this?
Okay, while we're going, I'm gonna explain.
Oh, okay. We're going to take a break right there.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Ah!
Wait, what does this shark look like? It's not just a shark.
It's a dolphin shark. So the bottom half is a dolphin, so it's going up and down. So we're just like riding.
Oh,
on
that's
top.
right. The tail's different. The tail
so
is
it's not going side to side. It's going
flat.
up and
Yeah,
down.
okay. But the
But
rest is
the
a shark.
head of it is a
yeah,
shark,
that's awesome.
and it
Amazing.
breathes air, so it is a mammal.
Hmm. Just with a lot of teeth.
Okay. Yep. Okay, we're gonna go on break. We're gonna go on break.
gonna go on break.
We'll be back soon,
Look a couple
guys.
things up.
See you in a minute.
In a minute.
There we go.
Ahoy!
Ahoy!
Welcome back from our relatively lengthy, brief hiatus where we figured a bunch of stuff out, but now we're good to good.
Let's do this. We got
Let's
board
do
camera
it.
up and ready to go. Let's freaking whoop Pam.
Let's freaking freak
There's just
this.
a little nut down here. Just a little.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just do a little nut down there.
With Misty Step, can you take a person with you?
No.
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's it. All right then. Okay.
We're about to destroy this boat. Let's freaking do this. We're gonna go back for Abris and then realize that Abris can turn into animals and hopefully she comes and helps us.
How far do you get before then?
I don't know. How close do we get until we start rolling initiative?
It depends on where they see you.
Then
I'll say they're about 600 feet back right now.
Okay, we probably got about like 20 feet out, and then we're like, wait a minute.
I turn around and say, Abris, come with us.
Okay.
And then
Are
we're
you want to get on the shark?
I
Or-
hop off the ship. Into the
Okay, she's in the
The
water.
flying
She's just
speed for
swimming.
those things is 40 feet. If you did want to
And
do
I
it.
turn into a killer whale.
Oh, okay. Those do not have a flying speed of 40 feet.
Those have a swimming speed.
Of
Oh,
60.
Full speed ahead to the ship then.
Yep. And then when we get around 100 feet, I'm gonna say.
Okay.
No, wait, 200 feet. Because how fast is the shark?
I believe it's 60 feet.
60 feet. Then when we're 120 feet away, it's gonna submerge and go underneath the water, and we're gonna
Okay.
hold our breath. I'm gonna let you know that.
Okay, I can hold my breath.
Okay.
All right, you
And
guys
we're gonna
duck
try to
down.
stealth up to the ship.
Stealth
so
up to
they
the
can't-
ship.
Stealth.
Hell
Roll,
yeah.
roll shark stealth.
Okay. Hey, Ket, do you want to help me stealth?
Can I help the
somehow?
shark stealth?
Is there a way you can help
How?
shark stealth?
I'm gonna show him the ways of quietness.
Oh
You
wait.
go.
Do I still get disadvantage
It's just
because of
bubbles.
my half plate? Because does
for
it,
doing.
half plate gives me disadvantage on stealth rolls.
Yes, it does. In this particular instance, you're not trying to not make sound because you're submerged,
Mhm.
and your shark is making the stealth roll, so have them make it. They'll get a +2.
Okay.
Who?
His mount.
Oh, okay.
Well, I made a 10. That just 10.
Okay.
That's what I rolled for stealth.
By the way, the elephant is the shark. This is our shark
Where's the other elephant,
Yeah.
Minnie?
right here.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
cool. It's not too many. Okay. All right, you guys duck down. What'd you get? You got a 12, you said?
10.
10.
It was 8 plus 2.
Okay. So it's not really a secret that they notice you're here because
Okay.
you do hear a bell begin to echo
Uh-oh.
above the water.
Is this a huge creature?
Yes,
Okay.
that's you.
I'm a killer whale.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Can you put me a little bit behind you?
Okay, and as we're going up, I'm gonna hand you an
I
alchemist
see.
fire and say,
A
aim
shark
for the
dolphin.
man, or
and
aim,
a killer whale.
aim for the sail. Giving you an alchemist fire.
All right,
Will do.
everybody roll
Will do.
initiative
Ah,
because
ha,
there's
ha,
a
ha, ha.
lot of shit. That
Whale initiative. Do you want my whale hit points?
me roll down, you whore? Nope, I can't scroll.
Dumb
Clayton.
whore.
You have advantage somehow.
I'm
24.
gonna throw rocks at your windows, you dumb. whore.
Abris.
18. I'm killer whale Abris.
Okay. Ket.
Arbuus.
Okay.
Yes.
19.
Hey, it rolled correctly for you. Oh
Give me
boy.
that keyboard.
Top of the round, Clayton, because you got a 24.
Nice.
I'll let
Okay.
your shark boy get the same thing as you.
Shark boy. Where's Lava?
Lava
Um,
Girl. The best movie.
How far away is this mass?
From you currently,
Yeah, or wait, no, sorry, I can
It's-
count.
10 feet above water level, and then it's about 3 feet. If you want to burn the mast specifically, you could probably throw it like in Zelda when you're like riding side on. you can have your shark like jump out of the water and then yeet it and then fall back down.
I'm gonna do that.
All right.
I'm gonna do it for
You'll
this
take a
one.
minor penalty.
Okay.
Yeah, you pull out your alchemist fire, make that attack roll with proficiency because you're ridiculous.
All right. I'm just gonna make sure there's nothing else I can add to it real quick.
Oh god, I have so many spells.
Okay. Come on, metal dice. Don't screw me over. It screwed me over. I'm using my.
Ooh,
Oh.
that's great.
All right.
Awesome. Yeet.
What does alchemist fire do?
Okay, so I looked this up. It's a sticky adhesive fluid that, when exposed to air, ignites.
Okay.
It's awesome.
When
And-
the glass shatters.
Every turn, the target takes a D4 of damage. However, if you get close enough to it, you can do a DC 10 save to extinguish the flame. But I think that's if a creature is on fire from this. Not
No, they can go and put it out.
Yeah,
with a
Oh,
DC
okay.
10. Yeah. So it immediately takes 1d4.
Right. Are you gonna roll that or am I?
That'll be you because that's your thing.
Ooh.
That was on the.
I was aiming specifically for the sail.
Okay.
Not-
The sail's quite a bit higher up. You said you were aiming for the mast, correct? Say that's part of the hull. And then at a certain point, it'll break the sail. Is that
Okay.
what you want to do, or did you want to try and throw it up to the cloth?
I was trying to catch the cloth on fire.
Okay. You did crit, so I'll let you do that.
Okay.
Roll that number.
3.
Awesome.
Write that down. Yeah. You guys left your keelboat 600 feet away, so.
It's fine. Altai's watching it.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Just sitting on the boat alone with a battle axe.
I'm Altai. Okay. You throw that up, and then one of those deck wizards and scribes of the Black Knights is going to. Let's see.
Can I bonus action insult them? Hey,
Yeah.
screw you. That's it.
Hey, screw. Shit. These guys can't even do that much. Sorry, 1 second.
Mhm.
Oh, that. Fuck. Okay. So yeah, he's gonna try and climb up there, be like, fuck, that can't happen. He makes it up. And what type of DC is it?
Natural.
Great. That's
DC.
great.
10 dexterity.
10 dex. Okay. So +1. He got a 15. He puts it out. These are able-bodied and don't want their ship to fucking
Explode.
just not move. Oh, that's actually kind of good.
We're super far away.
Yeah. Hold on. Control plus.
Quick
that's
question
perfect.
just
Yeah, okay.
for my next round. Was I able to make a hole in the sail? Like, and maybe not even a big one, just like a small
Yeah,
one?
you did manage to burn, and the embers kind of shredded up a segment of it.
Okay, cool.
So there's a very small hole. It's not enough to slow them down.
Right.
A couple of the ship hands begin to kind of scramble and move too randomly to the sides of the boat.
Boat.
And then Ket, you are up.
Okay, so we're just flying by right next to it, right?
Yeah, he just chucked alchemist fire, and I'll say because it's in the same 6 seconds, that's what's going
Do
to happen
you
around
think
you.
because I'm close enough that I could use the momentum, jump, and then roll onto the ship?
It'll be tough, and you'll have to shift your footing to prepare, so it'll be a bit more
So
difficult.
I'll ask you this.
Mhm.
Because Misty Step is a bonus action, could
If you
I
fail.
try to, if I jump and then slip and fall, just bamf up?
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
A
I'm gonna-
reaction to your own
I'm
action.
yeah, I'm gonna be like, fuck, but I
Alright.
wanna try to jump and roll instead of
That-
burning the spell.
That's all leg power, so that will be athletics.
Oh boy. Okay.
Got the spirit of Clayton is with you.
Huh. 12.
And you guys are right there I'll say yeah. You kind of fall and stumble a little bit, but you don't need to close that extra distance.
Can I jump right here?
With a 12, I'll say you can.
If
you,
I can't,
you can
I'm-
stand up using 15 feet of your movement, and you will have 5 more.
I will stand. So Ket's gonna jump, and then like that really roll, he just kind of hits it with his shoulder and kind of
Awkwardly,
rolls
yeah.
a second, stands up and takes the momentum, stands in the middle of everybody. What do I see?
A lot of people with Black Knight emblems. A lot of them look to have kind of really basic padded leather armor. They're drawing their swords, kind of brandishing. They're ready to fucking
I
fight.
hate that minor illusion is a stupid action.
You look up and you see that the helmsman is in much more immaculate splint armor. And you do see a few people around you who have a network of scrolls on their back. One of them is currently putting out the fire, but they
Okay.
look like scribes.
Can I? Well, can I do a minor illusion just for flavor?
What do you want to happen?
I want to taunt them, sort of, but
In what
it's a
way?
whole action. I want to make the pretend the Tesseract is in my hand.
No. That will take an action. That's
then
not
I'm-
flavoring. That's
Then,
a boon.
as soon as he gets aboard, he's gonna hold his hands up to his sides and then shoot them down towards the ground, and then in a 20-foot radius around
Black
him.
tentacles.
Well, they're not tentacles. They're
Yeah.
whatever the hell you say they are. But that's pretty much everybody around him. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15,
10,
5,
15,
10, 15,
20.
20. That's everybody here.
We have a thing.
Okay.
We have a thing!
Does it
What
hit
do
the-
you think it would look like now?
I don't know, because originally it was chains.
Mhm.
So
No, it doesn't hit the.
it's a 20-foot radius. It's pretty much everybody there.
It's been chains.
Yeah, but it
It's
doesn't hit
been
the
influenced by ice,
shark.
and it has been transdimensional
Then
energy.
let's do you open a gateway to the dark between the stars, a region infested to unknown horrors. A 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears, centered on a point within range that lasts for the duration. It's a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area.
And it's everything in this plastic
Okay.
circle.
I will say
Oh boy.
that we'll say that's what
Okay.
happens. It's just a void of darkness just spills out from Ket 20 feet outwards that nobody can see, and it just envelops everybody
Okay.
because they take acid and cold
Mm-hmm.
damage. And so who knows what's in there?
Some weird shit from Ket's mind begins to
A
pour
void
out.
creates a
We'll
warp
say
in the fabric of space and the area's difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage as milky, otherworldly tentacles rub against it.
Can I say that this is an arcane personification of your doubts?
Okay.
As if it's something that's manifesting that you're pulling out of your own mind.
That's fine with me.
Okay.
Let me...
Oh boy. Everybody's got to do something.
material component is a pickled octopus tentacle.
You're like, haha!
Aha!
Yeah.
dinner?
I could have also done Arms of Hadar,
All right.
which is just kind of immediate damage, but it's
So
not as
it looks
big.
like 3 of those deck wizards.
Hold up.
Yo,
Cast-
what's up?
Cast. Okay. It's completely dark and difficult terrain, and
Okay.
let me make sure it's everybody but me.
You also notice that 3 of the people you're affecting by the spell, the people adorned in scrolls,
Uh-oh.
are aberrations. Or, sorry, aversions.
Oh.
I'm stupid, man.
2 of them are purple, 1 of them is yellow.
Ooh.
Like
Yeah.
Pikmin.
Hey, hang on, Logan.
The blue one.
I might be changing what I'm doing here.
How dare you? Fucking God.
You
damn it.
cheating?
No.
I hate this so much. You changing things.
The problem with Arms of Hadar is, or sorry, Hunger of Hadar is that it's really nice, but it'll also affect me, which I don't want it to do. It has a 150-foot range, so I should like cast it from a distance and not be in it.
Why don't you cast
What I
it
want
up
to
here?
instead cast is Arms of Hadar,
Why
which is
Why don't you just cast it up here?
never mind. I'll just do that.
So
So it won't center from me. It'll center from up there. So I want to hit all those guys. Now we're good. Now we're done.
Let me know.
I'm good. I'm done.
How
The-
many of the basic people are you hitting and how many
4.
minis?
And then, no, 1, 2, 3,
Five.
4, 5, 6 of the small and 3 of the minis.
If it goes 5, 10, 15, 20,
What a D20.
Okay, it'll be centered here, and it's gonna hit
It's
one.
this whole thing. This whole thing is 20 feet.
Oh, got it. Well, why don't we just do this?
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is combat.
This was our entire game last night.
Because now you're moving all
They've
of
been
them.
scooched.
Yeah, but it's gonna stay there.
It is?
Yeah, it lasts.
How long?
It's like darkness, but evil
It's like
darkness.
probably a minute.
Oh.
Or until dispelled.
Yeah, I picked the wrong stat blocks for these guys.
Okay,
Oh, no, they have it. Oh, because... Wow, I'm stupid. Okay.
so that entire area right there, all those guys in that thing.
Okay.
That's actually not
Where's
even
the
accurate.
other...
There's 1, 2.
Oh, okay. No, you swapped the wizard and the
5,
other guy.
6. And these 2 are like this?
Yeah, sorry. Oh, that's fine. Logan, it's actually probably bigger than that, but I won't worry about it because the squares are not
Okay.
1 inch because
Yeah.
they're not. It's like the map's a little too big. What are you doing?
What do
I'm
they?
scared.
What do they have to beat?
Oh, they need to beat a
Sitting on
dex.
my
This is a warlock spell.
Yeah.
So you need to beat a. Oh god, sorry. Dex 15. So did they start their turn in the area?
Yes.
All right, map's gone by the way.
Yeah, no, I know. It keeps
Um,
disconnecting.
That sucks.
Yeah, a little bit.
I can do it if you want.
No.
Okay. So they're gonna take 2d6 cold damage first of all.
Mm-hmm.
So all of them are taking 6 cold damage.
Okay. Whether or not they succeed or fail?
It's
What
like
the
2
fuck?
zoomed in, yeah. There you go. It's,
No.
now it's they're just in the wrong place.
Well, let's see. Good. That's what I wanted.
There we go. Perfect.
Really?
Nope, that was it. Yep. Nope.
Okay.
There you go. Got it.
And then it just disconnects. So,
So they take 6 cold damage. That's regardless of a save.
yeah.
And then if they end their turn in it, they take acid damage. But the area is difficult terrain and completely dark.
Jesus fuck. Okay.
Sorry, I guess like the most complicated spell.
They took 6.
6 cold damage, yes. It is literally my most complicated spell. All my
Yeah.
other spells are just like boop. It just does like one tiny thing.
And I'm just like, I hit it with my thing.
Mm-hmm. It's concentration, I believe.
Oh, so there's no save?
There's no save if they start their turn in it. If they end their turn in it, there's a dex
Okay.
save.
One back there. Have him make it.
Creatures fully in the area are blinded. The spell is so extra.
Okay. Well, the wizard dude that you hit is going to,
This guy?
yeah, could you actually just hand him to me?
Okay.
He vanishes.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
And he was a mini.
He was a named NPC.
No. He's a token. That big boy with the spear is going to charge out of it toward the center of the boat blindly, because he is blinded.
Just let you know he's gonna go.
Just like I am
10.
blinded by this terrible computer formatting.
Is he gonna go straight? Because he's just gonna fall off the deck.
No,
like
he's worked this ship for a while. He knows the general route he
Alright,
should
so
take.
it's 10,
yeah.
20, 30.
He navigates well.
Is he gonna dash?
30. If he can't get out of it, yeah, he's gonna try and dash.
40, he's out of it.
Okay. 40. He is going to continue dashing until he gets close to you.
50, 60. No, sorry.
No.
No.
Whatever, he's at me. Yes.
Oh, okay.
No, there's a guy in front of him.
Yeah, can you scoot him over? All right.
These are very
Where the hell are
big
we?
squares.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably.
Well, I can't change it easily.
Yeah.
Oh,
Put
that's
him
the
back.
boy that got hurted. Let's see what happens.
I should have turned into an octopus and not a giant one.
Just grab him, pull him in.
Yep.
Kit, can you make me a charisma save?
Okay.
This is a charm.
That is jacked.
Take all your dice.
God damn it. Is it a charm?
Mm-hmm.
Well, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15. I have a good charisma save.
You meet it and you beat it. Shit. He appears next to you, literally reading off of a scroll as if he's trying to shift your mind.
Ah!
I'm gonna shift your mind.
Whoa,
You
whoa,
go,
whoa.
No.
Doesn't work. All right. Abris, you're up.
Gosh.
Okay, I go.
And then a fucking block
Is
of
he seriously
stats.
like, do I feel like a charm effect?
Yeah.
Cat's a cocky son of a bitch. And if he's like seriously being all serious and looking at him, he just says,
He just
"Come
like-
back! Take me to dinner first! Go.
He just giggles.
It's getting awkward.
You can see him like holding back a laugh behind a scarf.
Abris goes, this was a bad decision.
And then leaves.
Bye. You move her here.
Hmm?
And she
Big
reverts
shark.
from being a giant killer whale.
Okay.
Hops down onto the ship.
Okay.
And she falls and turns into a giant octopus, and that will be her turn.
Giant octopus. All right.
But I'm on here, and I'm a big girl.
Big.
So you're just gonna push everyone to the side.
I would assume because I'm made of mostly tentacle that they're like in between them.
Well, that big beefy boy that you landed next to, who looks like the captain, is going to beat the ever-living shit out of you.
No. I go.
Actually,
I ink him.
I ink him.
yeah, no, I'm not gonna cheat. He's gonna wait.
I'm
And,
not gonna
Not
cheat.
gonna cheat.
Thank
Thanks,
God.
Logan.
well, he was going to wait until someone was able to flank you before he attacked, like shouting calls and stuff.
Oh. Mario Sack donates $5.
Why'd you do that?
Ooh, thanks,
Yo, I just got
Paul.
here,
Thank you.
and I gotta say, Paul's looking pretty sick nasty.
Heck yeah.
Paul, you are looking pretty sick nasty right now.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank you.
dude.
The
I got-
lowest is a 16.
To hit me?
Yes.
How many of those are there?
3.
Oh, well, those would hit me.
Okay.
Ouchies.
Yes, ouchies is right.
He has a spear, and he is articulately shanking you with it repeatedly.
Ow.
I
You
like how
take-
This is my idea, but I'm the last one on.
39
Go!
piercing damage.
Ow!
The octopus says, ow! Is it still
We
good?
have a lot of. We have
I'm
tentacle
sorry,
power.
I cheated.
You
I
cheated.
technically wouldn't be an octopus right now. Because it's a bonus action to revert back, and you don't have 2 bonus actions.
Can you use an action to?
No, it's a bonus action. That's it.
Oh, that sucks.
So-
Yeah, it's dumb. You can only
Yeah.
bonus action once.
So I'm.
You should be able to use a bonus action
I'm
as an
getting
action.
shanked as a little
Ah!
halfling girl right now.
Take a lot of halfling damage.
Ow! Wait, how much damage was that?
39.
Okay, I'm not dead. Ow!
Uh,
Ow!
That's more than half, though.
Yes. I thought we didn't play with massive damage.
Do we want to, though?
No.
I think I want to.
Oh,
That's
fuck!
cheating.
Welcome to a
Logan.
new
Oh,
rule.
fuck!
It fell on the ground, I die.
Oh, yeah.
Have to make a DC
You guys
15
ran
con
over here
save.
without a boat. Yeah, DC 15?
Mhm.
Okay.
Where's my inspiration?
You don't have one because Logan only likes Paul.
Oh, we
'Cause I
don't
only
play
like
with the
Paul.
card one? Then I failed.
Did I do that the,
Wait.
did I do that the
We
last
did that
game?
one
Suck.
time where we
I do.
all
It does
started
say I have
with
an
a
inspiration on my
card.
character sheet.
That's my game. In my game, I
Yeah.
do it like Benny's, like in City of
Mhm.
Mist or whatever. You just start
If
with
you have one, you can use it. Would you like to use this one? Say 5.
I still fail.
You got shanked. You're like, I'm here, guys.
Have
to roll a D10.
This is in the DM's guide, right?
So the DM's guide is under massive damage.
I got a
This
3.
is
In the
system
back.
shock.
We have diseases, siege equipment,
You got a 3?
Yeah.
Oh, you might be fucked.
Yeah.
madness. It's in the DM's
You
workshop,
better
right?
save
Yeah,
me,
it's in there
Tet,
somewhere.
or I'm gonna kill you.
Lingering injuries.
Not lingering injuries,
Wait.
it's system shock.
Oh,
Because she's not dead yet.
you got a 10?
I
Or
got a 3.
out of a D10?
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Abris, you revert from being an incredibly
I'm here to
powerful,
help.
one of the apex predators of the ocean that isn't an alien.
Hmm.
You are now a tiny halfling, and having your heart pierced by a giant dagger on the end of a rod 3 times forces you to fall unconscious.
Ah!
Later, losers.
You drop to 0 hit points, but you're stable.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
You better heal me, Ket, or I'm gonna be mad.
I'm gonna try. I don't have any healing.
I have good berries on me.
All the bandits that
I have no healing.
let's see if they can actually make it out of there.
I can heal myself.
The three of them, Jacob, that
Yep.
are right there, they're gonna walk out of it. The rest of them that are up in the higher area are gonna scramble around a bit. Have them make survival checks to navigate their boat. And one of them makes it to the front. So the closest guy to the front, push him all the way out. The other way.
Where?
Outside of the circle, like right next to the very front. I'm forgetting the name of it. The bow, maybe?
Here?
The
Oh,
front
no.
of the ship. Yeah. The other two have to make the save?
Yeah. They're just still in there.
Yeah. What do they have
Um,
to beat?
They need to make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
One of them beats it.
All right. The one that it's 7, so one takes 3 damage, the other takes 7, and that's acid damage. Milky tentacles,
Milk toast.
milk toast. I don't know. It's up to you. I literally ripped a void in space and time and let out the monsters that exist
Inside
in your
your
world.
brain.
You know.
Yeah.
This is very fitting for your campaign.
But it's a very dangerous power to tamper with.
Yep.
The other ones managed to make it out.
That's called a warlock.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
And they can't reach you guys.
Ha ha!
Yeah, they're gonna kind of stay over there and be like, if they light shit on fire, that's my job to put out. So they're not gonna mess around.
All right.
Now we're moving all the way down. Now that those boys are done. Give me one quick second.
Logan, quick
Yo.
question.
What's up?
Are these crossbows like heavy duty crossbows?
Yes, I believe they are ballistas.
What is the mobility, just like from a glance? Like, do those look like they can turn fully 180 degrees around?
Yes, you would know the general make of ships, and yeah, these are made not, well, sorry, I take that back. They won't go straight to where they'll fire into the ship. They do have restrictive bearings.
Okay.
So you would have to turn the ship to attack people, but they're not just going to shift it forward.
Oh boy.
And the mage in the the Strahd himself, or no, I think that's a vampire spawn.
It's just a vampire. Yeah.
Oh, just a vampire?
Strahd himself.
Oh, Jesus Christ. If only Colton had been here.
Colton doesn't have his rage ability. He's dying around.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Fuck. No.
All right. Well, it's a good thing I grabbed a second longsword.
I have to roll a bunch of dice.
I am scared.
Huh.
Hmm?
I'm afraid.
It's okay. I have a potion of healing, so I'm gonna heal Iberus up a little bit. Then take this guy on and make
do?
him
Thank
really
God.
mad at me.
Thank God. I have no healing. I can heal myself. I have vampiric touch.
Here you go, Iberus. Just
Damn!
kill her.
Kill her even further. Oh no!
Ket, you have 55 HP, right?
Yeah. Why are you asking my hit points?
Because you feel very drowsy.
Oh, dude, come on. Is he casting sleep?
This was a bad idea.
Drowsy enough to black out.
Cool.
Someone kick Ket in the face and wake up.
So you're on the shark.
Is it my turn?
One other mage will move toward Abris with rope, but yes, it's your turn. The rest of them are kind of moving around the ship. They feel like they've won.
Poopy.
I'm gonna let them know that's not the case. I'm gonna jump on right around here.
Okay.
Do I have to roll for that?
Yeah, you have to
yeah.
roll athletics,
All right.
which a big chunky boy shouldn't have a problem with.
14 plus 7, so that's 21. We're good. Land here. I'm gonna use my action to heal Avarice with my potion, with a potion of healing.
Nice.
Okay, I'll allow it. Abris, your hands are currently being tied, so
No thank
let's
you.
go ahead and contest Dex. As you are waking up and your hands don't feel right.
Hey, I need
Don't
those.
feel right. They're on backwards.
I got a
Your hands are
4.
like this.
Yeah.
I'm actually not. What am I rolling?
This is a Dex contest.
4.
You see these?
Huh?
You rolled a 4.
I rolled a 4.
Your hands are bound,
Not for much
Nice.
longer.
but your little legs are fine.
You regain
Mario Sack,
7
$5. You see Strahd his goddamn self.
7?
Oh wait,
Yep.
never mind. It's just some other guy. My bad. It's Strahd.
But
wait, never mind. What?
the
Oh,
resemblance
fuck.
is uncanny, man. Like I would get a picture with that guy.
That dude
and then-
looks exactly like
know.
Strahd, but he's just a
Vampire.
regular
He
dude.
doesn't show up in pictures.
What the heck?
Okay.
Perfect.
That's too good of a joke to say right now. Where are we?
And then I'm gonna do an action surge.
All right.
Oh, thank God.
And
Beat the shit out of this guy.
Yeah, the dark-skinned dude with the little purple flame.
Uh-huh.
He'll be the one tying up Abris.
this guy. Okay.
That's
no,
rude.
that's not what I described at all.
Oh.
The dark-skinned one with the purple flame.
The guy wearing the green.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So Abris is over
okay.
there.
Yeah. No,
Oh.
he came over to Abris, who fell unconscious to the captain.
Got it.
Okay. Now we're all
Okay.
clustered in, but it works. Going a little down the line.
Okay, Kat, how many hit points do you have?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a dagger out and throw it at Kat because that's the only thing I can think of to do.
And that's your action surge?
That's part of it.
Can you throw
Okay.
the blunt end, maybe?
No, you only get an action. You don't get another move action.
No, I know. I'm throwing it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's over here, so he's gonna action surge and just chuck a dagger to wake me up.
Roll attack with advantage.
With the Oh
yeah,
yeah.
that idiot's asleeping. Get him right now.
Oh!
Okay, it's 16 plus multiple.
Roll damage.
Okay.
Ow.
Do the math yourself.
Ow!
Did you roll max? What'd you do?
Oh!
4 plus 3,
Just crit cat.
so
7.
Yeah.
I'm awake, but
Wow,
he's
that's
dead.
the same amount that you got back. That's
Yeah,
not-
Ket, you've
Okay.
where are
Anyway,
we?
my
You've
second
been
attack
injured.
is gonna be punching this guy in the face. This guy.
Oh, because you have multi-attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wake up! Buh!
Yeah.
I have 2
Potion, knife, fuck you! All right.
So
Okay,
I'm gonna-
fighter.
Clayton, he's just improvise, adapt, overcome.
That's exactly what's happening.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna grapple him. The
Okay.
spellcaster.
Yes!
Abris, roll, I believe, a d8 plus 3.
For what?
Yeah, he gave you a health potion.
Oh,
Did
I
you-
rolled for
Oh,
that.
okay, sorry.
It's
Is it a
2d4
D8
plus 2.
Ah, different one. Okay, that's right. You bought him in the earlier place.
That's okay. So this guy takes 4 damage. This guy.
And that's the wizard that ran over to her. Where is he? He down here. Takes 4.
Yep. Just
All
4
right.
bludgeoning, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna grapple him.
Okay.
So that's a natural one to grapple. So it doesn't
And
work.
how did you attack him? Just with a punch?
Yeah. So what happened was, I showed up,
Mm-hmm.
and then I grabbed Everest, gave her the potion, took out a dagger and threw it at Kat, and then I punched the guy in the face. And I want to go grab him, and then I'm assuming I just trip, fall, and land on my face.
You just caress him. Just,
Let's say, literally, right as you swing and throw your punch, he vanishes.
dang. He can teleport.
Yeah.
On his not turn.
Well, he can. That's his ability.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh
and
no,
then
this is bad.
can I make the drawing the knife part of my first action, and then as my action surge, I take out 2 weapons? So it's preparing for the next round, but it will give me an extra AC.
I'll say no because of how much ridiculous stuff you already did.
Okay.
Which is fair because it's within your class abilities, but you can't take out your daggers because as part of your move action, you jumped off of your shark.
Okay.
You'll be able to do it next round. So right now it is another mage boy's turn. Let's see what he can do.
Oh, wait, before...
He's also gonna do that.
Right before I finish up, I'm gonna be like, come at me! And then just like, ready to throw down with everyone.
All right. What's up?
Am I awake?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ouch.
Yay! Ow, there's a dagger in
It
me.
is your turn.
How much damage did I take?
7.
Ow!
Aw, you healed me 7 and hurt Ket for 7.
The dude who put out the fire, he's also going to vanish. So can you give me those two?
Who? Him.
That guy, and then the one that put out the mask. So the one next to the guy with the spear.
This guy? This guy?
I think the druid.
This guy?
Yes.
I'm about to get real angry.
Do it.
And eat all the guys on the ship.
Now it's your turn.
My turn?
Yes.
First level Arms of Adar. Boom! Because I am an arcane trickster and I can cast spells with lower spell slots, I am not forced to use my other spell slots, and I can use my other spell slots to cast those spells. It's really confusing.
Yes, it
Anyways,
is. But if it makes sense.
Arms of Adar, 15-foot radius all around me. No, sorry, 10-foot radius all around me. So that's literally
Avarice.
everybody. And they all need to make strength saves.
Avarice, don't die again.
Yeah, you're gonna kill me, dude.
No, it's
You're right here.
me. I'm here.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
fuck,
Cat.
you're
Yeah.
over there. Okay.
Okay.
It's all these guys.
Okay.
So how many idiots?
How many idiots?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 idiots.
I'll just fucking have them roll.
And then
And these
dude
are
with
the-
spear
yeah.
and the dude with the flame hands.
All right. Well, they all suck
Capacity
pee pee poo
for
poo.
a ship like
And
this.
they
suck
lose.
pee-pee-poo-poo?
Yeah.
All right. Well, they take
Let's see.
Hey, Jacob.
What kind of save is this?
strength.
Ooh.
I have a way I'm gonna flavor it. in a
Guys,
second.
be ready to leave.
What's your AC? Or sorry,
my-
DC.
Okay. It's like, how are you attacking me? 15.
Ooh. He meets it, beats it. The wizard does.
Okay.
Ooh. A strength save, and you are gonna fail this? Oh my god! Yeah, he got a 12.
Cool. So
Big boy loses.
Every single one of them, except for the wizard one, takes 8 necrotic damage, and then the wizard one takes 4, and they also can't take reactions until the end of their turn. So here's how I'm gonna describe.
Okay,
it.
hold on. Your spells are complicated. Give me just 1 second. I need to know
That's
who
fine.
dies. How many?
8.
8.
It does 8 necrotic damage.
How many idiots?
How many idiots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6,
Are all
okay.
6 idiots dead?
Yes.
What kind of ship is this?
A big one.
For real?
Sailing ship.
It's a sailing ship.
That's 3.
Kill
What?
a bunch of idiots.
And boy, you dead as hell, boy. All right. So describe it, please.
All right, so just for all of it, I jumped onto the ship, I ran over, and then I pointed at another area, and it really like seized the air as darkness came out of it, and was just like, cool, opened a portal
That's
of reality
working
there.
now.
And then I turn around, and I'm just asleep. I wake back up with a dagger in my shoulder. I stand up and I'm like, "Grr!" And as I'm going, I'm in the middle of my spell once again. And outside of me, literally a bunch of they're tentacles, but they're very rigid and they're icy. They
Okay.
kind of fall around and grab all of the people around me, crushing most of them, and then grabbing that dude, and he can't move at all. As I very quickly, 5, 10.
Oh, no reaction. Hell
no
yeah.
reaction, so I can just run away. And I'm gonna get up here, and I'm gonna be helping Clayton out by being with these idiots. But I want to be up there. So, that's the end of my turn.
All right. That was Ket. Oh. Gladiator 2. You did 8 to him. He couldn't take reactions, but it is his turn now. And the mage who succeeded didn't take any damage?
The mage who succeeded cannot.
Take
He took
reactions.
4 damage.
Okay. I'll just put it on this guy. Oop. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Sorry. This is nicer and it's faster, but it's also a little bit disorienting.
Yeah, but it's difficult to run massive combat like
Yeah,
this.
it just is in general. It is his turn.
Okay.
He's going to follow you and he's going to try and take revenge.
Who, this guy?
Yeah, the big guy
No
with the
problem.
spear.
He's gonna be on the stairs.
Yeah.
I'm going to do an entropic ward. Once per short rest, when a creature makes an attack roll against you, I can use my reaction to impose disadvantage on the roll. If I miss him, I get advantage on attacking him next turn.
'Kay.
So, yeah.
So he gets disadvantage on his first attack.
Yes.
That is a heavy miss.
Yes! Awesome. So, I don't even know how to freaking describe this. It's called Entropic Ward.
Entropy.
So, yeah, literally his head is just filled with doubt as
Oh.
he goes over to text me, and he can't really fight very well, and I'm like, haha, I'm awesome. I can do
He has
much
like a
better fighting.
glaive, so he like kind of slows down, and that as this happens, before he even considers the attack, he second guesses himself, and it makes it a lot easier for you to dodge.
Perfect.
He steals himself for the second two, though.
Yeah, just the one roll.
Ooh, my God. 14.
14 hits.
You take 13 piercing damage.
Ow!
The other two missed.
Cool.
And then we have one more wizard, right?
The one who disappeared.
No, we have two.
There's one guy right here, and then he disappeared. And there's
Yeah.
this guy.
Also the flame hands dude.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make it the flame hands dude, and we'll see what the hell he can do, because these stat blocks are literally useless aside from running away. I'm gonna look up this spell because he gonna use it.
Man, this did not go the way I thought it would.
Me neither.
Okay. Yeah, so the flame hands dude is going to turn at... It'll be Ket, because you've killed most of the crew.
Ah,
I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
ah. Intelligence?
Yes.
5.
All right. You are kind of like, you're focused on getting to your friends and the
Uh-huh.
massive beefy boy captain that's beating the shit out of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And suddenly appearing right in front of you, blocking you from them, is the old man.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Give me 1 second while I read this effect.
Shit.
Is it that one that makes you see the thing you fear most?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's a kill Ket spell.
Mm-hmm.
I know that spell.
Okay. Yeah. And immediately he pulls out massive sword that wasn't there before, but you're not doubting that he's always had it. And he brings it down straight onto you, and it shatters your mind.
Shit.
You take 2 psychic damage.
Ow.
It lightly puzzles your mind as you take 2
Yeah.
damage. But it's painful and it's terrifying to behold.
I almost see it as just like stress damage, if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Avarice.
not really physically hurting
It's
him
trauma.
at all. Yeah.
How much health do you have?
7.
Okay.
Hey guys,
God damn it, I
let's
healed a
leave.
bandit.
Cat's looking up in the air, looking terrified.
I go, boop, killer whale.
Alright.
I hop off the ship, and then I'd like to go swim around and attack the bottom of the ship.
Okay.
Go, Abris.
Roll attack. And
Hell yeah.
This is the hull, I believe.
That is, no, don't close the window, I need it. It's my plus the strength, that's plus strength, plus proficiency, that's a 20 something.
That's a hit.
20.
You managed to breach the hull and put a hole in the hull.
Huh.
Which is
Holy
what-
crap. You put a hole in the hole?
That's why they came up with the word breach, because hole in the hole sounds really fucking stupid.
There's a hole in the hole. What? The what?
There's a pants in the hole.
Just,
Yeah.
20 piercing damage.
Oh
How mu-
my
oh,
gosh,
God,
that is
20?
awesome. I like that Abra's just like, I'm grumpy. She jumps in the water, tears down the ship.
A threshold blocks all damage less than that, right? For
Yes.
each attack? Okay.
But it doesn't remove the damage. It's the
Oh.
threshold.
So if you beat the threshold, you deal that amount of damage?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you make a big fucking hole.
It just to prevent like knife, knife,
Mhm.
knife. Like you
Yeah.
can't knife down a ship.
That makes sense. Awesome. I actually really like that mechanic.
Yeah.
Also, just letting you know, if anyone attacks Ket from
That was your
my
bonus
side,
action move and attack, right?
it won't work because I have a sentinel feat.
Oh,
If
nice.
anybody tries to attack, I can
Okay.
attack them back.
Noise, dude.
That was 5, 10. How, I'll start. I'll stay right there. I'm gonna keep attacking.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's my turn.
The gladiator captain is going to make a bunch of attacks at you, Clayton, because you pretty much ruined the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
They had it all squared away, and you
You
became
killed
God.
the druid.
Yeah. So now he doesn't get.
Thanks, Marissa.
Oh,
And yeah, you got a sweet hat.
Oh, thank you.
only one attack hits as you are ducking and dodging, and his attacks are clinking off your armor. But he does manage to dig right between the chinks, and you take 13 piercing damage.
Okay, and what was it? My armor class is 17, so just letting you know in case any of the other ones hit.
Okay.
13?
Yes, 13 damage.
Okay. Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
And as you're doing this, as he kind of reels back, a little exhausted, but almost ready to go back at it again, these two literally appear next to you, as if coalescing out of thin air, with two poopy little daggers, and they're both going to try to shank you.
Shank.
You said a 17?
Yeah.
Would they have poopy daggers?
Both of them managed to hit. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
yay.
stinky poo-poo on them.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Stinky.
Stop.
You take 8 piercing damage, and both of them vanish again.
What is happening? The ship isn't real. Cat is in the Twilight Zone right now. Doesn't believe anything's real
It's
anymore.
their job.
Okay, I'll deal with that later.
With
Atlas
the
is
huge
below the ship.
slamming shake in the boat, a decent number of the poopy little guys are going to try and run below deck, so they're going to open the hatch in the center.
This.
Yeah, whoever the heck is left. And they're
Are they
going to
gonna
try.
have to run
Did they
through
start
the
their
thing?
turn there?
Yeah.
Because if they did,
These two did.
I went unconscious, man. Nah, that's not there anymore.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
That was concentration.
Then.
Oh, one of them beat the save, the other one died, so take one away. I think we just didn't go over that. Yeah.
So this one goes 5, 10, and below.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 25.
He'll try to dash too if he can make it. He doesn't want to sink.
30, I believe they all just
Yeah,
go down.
they all
Want me
go
to take
down.
off?
Yes, please. But put him somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, they're just right there.
Top of the round. No, we have one more mage.
Do you want those poo-poo guys to go down there too, or no? Are they in combat?
They don't want to go over there because there's people in the way. So
Are you sure?
yeah, they're gonna try and hold their own. Actually, two of them are going to attack. I can't see behind the elephant.
Oh,
Oh.
the elephant.
Okay. Yeah, they're both kind of scissoring in on Clayton, so they're gonna make attacks. One hits, you take 4 slashing damage.
Okay.
As literally a bunch of people are just appearing at you, being there, just stabbing rapidly. It's not fun. It's disorienting and painful and terrifying, but they're not doing that much. Top of the round, it's your turn. How do you react?
So I'm gonna take my shield out.
An attack.
I have my
Okay,
shield in my hand.
awesome.
And then
Ow.
I'm gonna take my longsword out.
Okay.
And
Ooh.
I really don't like these two guys. Wait.
Okay, you take your shield out, and both of them are like in awe and terror because they've seen them before.
Okay, I'm gonna
They are feared.
hit each one of these once,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna hit the. Wait, no, I'm gonna hit this guy. I'm gonna start off with this one.
Okay, roll that attack.
Okay.
Dang.
So I missed the first sword swipe.
Okay. Did you get below a 12?
I got a 2.
That's below a 12. Okay.
Gabe, you are completely right.
Yeah.
This ship does look like a dong.
I know.
I don't. Oh
With a
yeah.
fat dick and tiny balls.
That's how I like them.
6, 7, that's 13. So the
To
second
hit.
one hits.
All right. Roll damage.
All right, and that's a D8.
What are you using?
My longsword.
Okay.
Plus 2, plus 5. 5, 6, 7. So that guy takes 7 damage.
And he is down for the count.
My
bleeding
sack,
out.
stop!
What happened?
Put $5. And he put the whole copy paste of the stinky, poopies, funny poopies, la 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 la, ha ha, funny poop, poop funny. Thanks, man, thanks. I've only been wanting to die ever since Spencer and Logan can't stop fucking saying it.
I've never seen it before. Now it's stuck
He
in
joined my
head.
tiny little Discord of like
Nice.
5 people. I need to show you his conversation with Wind because it's the funniest
Oh my
thing.
god.
And then I'm going to hit this guy really hard in the face as my bonus
Okay.
action with my shield.
As a
Face
bonus
attack.
action.
Because it's an offhand weapon,
Mhm.
improvised, and I'm proficient with improvised weapons. And I get-
Fighters, do it, man.
Okay.
Sounds awesome.
14 plus 7 would probably hit. And then
Yes.
uh,
And-
you,
okay.
want, you want me to do a D4 or D6 for the shield?
For the shield, I'll say because of its size and it's relatively mastercraft, it'll do a D6.
Okay. Mario sack, $2. I paid to say that.
He did.
Thanks. Yeah, I hope you realize how the regret for that because, god damn it. So funny, man.
Okay.
It's been
That's,
stuck in my head for a week.
that guy takes 8 damage from my shield.
Holy crap.
Mario hit them with that Kanye boop boop scoopity doo.
And he goes unconscious, yeah.
So, I just turn around to the guys who stabbed me with daggers, kill one with my sword, knock the other one out with my shield, and turn around, and I now have a DC of 20. I should.
An AC?
AC.
Okay.
Yeah. Not
All right.
It's a
DC.
difficulty class of 20.
I don't. Has the spear guy been damaged at all? I don't think he has.
No.
Okay. Making sure, because I have
There's
to.
no
I
way
gotta.
it's his turn yet.
No. So, was that the end of your turn?
Yes, that
Okay.
was that. Sorry.
It is your turn, because both the bandits in the middle. No.
Okay. I'm terrified.
Nope. There's a mage. He's gonna go poof. Strahd is gonna go poof.
Oh.
Poof. Nice. Cat.
Okay, so I see the old man. I'm terrified. I turn around to see the other guard blocking my way. I am very hurt. And so, as a last ditch effort, I cast Vampiric Touch on this dude. And I'm going to siphon the health out of him. I'm going to make an attack roll against him. And I
this
have
is
advantage.
The big armored dude behind
yeah,
you?
and I have advantage because of my Entropic Ward.
Okay.
Natural 20, dude! Oh my god, yes!
That is
Holy
awesome.
crap, this is great. He's gonna take necrotic damage, and then
Hell
I get to heal the amount that I deal.
Hell yeah.
9. This is 96. You have another d6?
Yeah. All,
Still
all
is-
my DC.
9, 11, 15, 18. He takes 21 necrotic damage, and I heal that much. Oh, that worked so well.
Not Bandit 1, you bastard. 21, you said?
Yep, so I've taken all that damage, and then I turn around to this guy, and I just hold out my hands, and I just siphon energy out of him. And as he takes on my wounds, basically, the dagger
Okay.
damage right into him, along with him stabbing me as well, I just siphon it out of him to heal my wounds over. And then I jump off the ship.
So yeah, you basically thrust your arms almost into this person,
Yep.
as if you're pulling out all their energy, and as you do so, their helmet falls off. You don't recognize them. This is the half-orc woman who burned your letter.
Oh,
Back
Sandra
in
would love
Lockheim.
To murder
Okay,
her.
wait, is she still, like, alive when her helmet falls off?
For the most part, alive and well, yeah.
So as I do that, I'm like, I just get the health back. I don't really care about her. And then I turn towards the old man, and then just like Aladdin, I just jump off and I just, whoop, and I land into the water because fuck that shit, I'm out.
And as you do, the old man whispers something that you don't understand and something that you've never understood, but it troubles you to your core. And you take 4 psychic damage, as I believe you leave the area. That was Phantasmal Force.
Ouchies.
It is a creature
No,
within
it wasn't.
the
It was the
area.
old man. Don't spoil it.
I'm not. I just need to
Not
know
the
the
spell I was
specific
thinking of.
mechanics.
That spell gets a lot meaner.
Yes,
later.
it does.
Um,
When it goes from force to kill
psychic,
you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you leave, you take 10d10 psychic damage.
will Higuchi.
I'm taking that in Sunder, perhaps.
Cat-
Maybe.
It's the
It's that or Otto's irresistible dance.
It's
Captain's
the
turn.
Hit Paul turn.
It's yeah, it's the hit Paul turn. Yeah, the captain.
Well, if you
Watch out.
can. AC 20.
Yeah, you basically ruined this whole thing. He's really mad. He's like screaming and swinging this thing at you.
Old man has joined the chat. Cat has left the chat.
2 of them hit, so you take 26 piercing damage.
Jeez. 20. God.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
A big lady.
And then,
Isn't the captain the lady?
no.
No?
She is the helmsman.
Oh.
Ken, as you like jump into the water,
Mhm.
one of those teleporting scribes is literally just,
Next to me?
hey, you suck.
Wait, did they just all
Make a
class-
wisdom save.
did
You
they all-
vicious mockery,
Yeah.
you piece of shit. God damn it, cat dice. Come on. 13.
Ket dies. Yeah, it fails.
Get
You
ejected.
take 2 psychic damages. You're like, you're right, I'm a coward. I left him up there with Conrad. And
I'm like,
Clayton.
oh fuck.
Conrad.
I always get them mixed up, man.
Conrad's
Dick.
ghost is
Yeah.
just like, yeah, you guys suck.
Yeah.
But oh, wait,
Can't
is
believe
he
you
still
keep
alive?
invoking my name. He might be. He's very old, if he is.
Like 60? How
And
old
very ratired.
Yeah.
is he? 60?
I believe it is now Abras's turn.
56. Probably.
Okay. Abris goes, I hate this boat, smack.
Fuck this boat, man.
I
Fuck
see a
this
killer
boat.
whale destroying the boat.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Ken. Yoo-hoo. Aw. I don't know if it hits.
Big summer blowout.
I don't know how to do math. 12.
Does not hit. You rear back and miscalculate and don't hit it with enough force to get
I
your
swim over
jaws
to
in
Kent,
there.
and I go.
I am terrified.
I go.
I am terrified.
I go.
How do you do that as a killer whale?
I pick you up
Ah!
on my head.
Okay. So, Logan,
Mhm.
question. Let's say the ship were to sink here.
Mm-hmm.
Were there any life rafts or anything for them to survive?
There is a rowboat hanging off the far end, above where the killer shark was attacking.
Okay.
As opposed to the pacifist shark.
Yeah.
My shark.
That half-orc woman is going to step up to you. Let's see what she's gonna do.
Okay,
What kind of
well.
minor fucking business we're just gonna do.
We didn't mind our business.
We just showed up.
Yeah, they were. They might even been looking for us. They were probably just like, yeah. Hey, they can't get on our boat.
Ha ha! Tear arms. Step, 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 step. Jump off the boat.
But she drops her spear and literally pulls out like a Thor hammer-sized, just one-handed warhammer, and grins and attacks you.
Uh-oh.
Am I gonna die?
She's
Am
laughing.
I gonna die?
God, am I gonna
Am I gonna die?
She swings down immediately, and you hold up your shield, and it slides down it. Sparks begin to fly, and then she brings it up, bashing your arm away and disorienting you, and hammers you in and slams your head right on the top, and you take 22 piercing or bludgeoning damage.
22? Okay,
Yes.
okay. Cool.
What are you at now?
11.
Yeah, she's
Run.
laughing at you.
Second wind.
I have a plan.
This is her attack.
I have a plan.
Who the fuck is even alive? 2 teleporting idiots and 2 idiots trying to fix the ship.
There are 3 idiots. Oh, one of them died, I guess.
Yep.
He drowned.
No, he was. Oh yeah, shit, he did. He did as fuck, boy. What the hell are they
Oh
gonna do?
no, I've slipped.
One of them appears. And you fall asleep.
Ow. He falls asleep?
Is there any save I can do or anything like that?
Not with this spell.
Nope.
It just has to reach your hit die.
Sleep puts you to sleep.
Wait. I'm sorry. I might actually be cheating.
You're always cheating. Okay.
No, they have 3. We're good.
Okay.
You're asleep.
All right then.
Maybe your friend, your good buddy old pal Ket can get you. Your good old buddy pal Ket.
I'm in the deep blue sea.
I'm-
swimming.
I have you on my head.
Can you take me up so I can Eldritch Blast?
I'm mad at how stupid my own NPC actually is. So this caster just appears out of thin air and is like, "Stop moving." You're like, "Okay." And then this crazy half-orc woman, who is so happy to finally kill you, picks you up by your collar and punches you in the face, waking you up and dealing 3 bludgeoning damage.
Thanks.
The wizard behind her was like, "You son of a bitch!"
Smells lot.
It was my last
That
one.
little kid, he's like, "Oh, oh, you tripping?
Oh, bro. It was her turn though.
See, as long as 2 people don't come up and stab me with a dagger, I'm fine.
They're occupied. Yeah. What's everyone else doing?
What am I doing?
You have 1 turn before. So essentially, because I jumped to her turn, how she punches you awake,
Okay.
this will be a round before you can act.
Who's grabbing Clayton?
The spear lady.
yeah, she's closer.
If Avarice can get me up above the ship, can I Eldritch Blast her?
Make an athletics check.
Just like flying in the air, just pew 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 pew.
I don't know how to make an athletics check as a killer.
Killer
It's just
whale.
strength.
6. I rolled a 2.
Well, then why would you say you don't know how to do it? Because you fail.
Well, I don't know what I would add to it, but I guess it's just.
Yeah, I'll say that you ask her to get you up, and she tries, but she doesn't have enough time to get the momentum to go in that direction. So she
Can
gets
I
you
see
as
her at all?
as close as you can.
You could delay your action until I can just move you up there.
Yeah, I know. I just don't know what to do.
I say you only see like the tops of their heads, just kind of indicators of movement. You don't know who you're seeing because it's all happening really
Okay.
fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my Eldritch Blast, and until I can see one of them and fire it off.
Okay.
Wait, so are they gonna get a whole nother round of attacking me?
She already did. Pretty much everyone else is occupied trying to fix that shark hole in the boat.
It's a whale.
Yeah. You had 11 hit points?
8 right now.
You're awoken by a punch to the face.
Nice.
And you see her grinning mortifyingly. It's terrifying to see this is the situation that you're in. And then you're abruptly removed from the situation as a spear enters the back of your torso.
Alright then, there goes my plan.
And you are shoveled off the ship by the captain.
Oh, it shoves you off?
Oh, well, we're right there, so.
Oh,
I'll
he
just
just
kick-
pushes me off?
Yeah.
Or does he stab me off?
He literally stabs you, hoists you over, and slides you off the back of the ship.
Oh, nice. He stabs you off.
The back of the ship or the side of the ship?
The back. So into the rudder.
Okay.
Save him.
Make an unconscious deck save.
Is he unconscious again?
Well,
Yeah.
how much damage did that do?
A lot. He hit twice.
Oh, yeah. All right.
So yeah, you're deeply unconscious, and
Actually,
you're at.
I might be dead.
You're dead. You're just unconscious.
Well, you took 8. That would knock you down, and then you get
Yeah.
hit by one more time. That would be one death save.
8
Oh,
damage.
yeah, if he does 2, that's one.
Second, you got an attack in, which is an automatic
Fail.
1 fail or 2.
No, it's 2 because if you're unconscious and
It's
he hits
2.
you, it's a crit, which counts as 2.
Yeah, I can't be nice about that. That is how the mechanic works.
failure.
You need to heal him.
I can't. I'm a killer
And
whale.
then I'm in the water.
Okay. Yeah, their ship has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Ah.
8. They're down 8 crew. So you slowed them down. That's for sure. You didn't damage their boat at all.
Hey.
But they will have to take a minute before they can move to you. Both of you, with your passive perception, I'll allow it. You
What?
see
Clayton.
the bloodied, soaked body of Clayton. You smell it. It's delicious.
Eat him.
Well, I'd like to go over and I'll go down and I'll try to lift him up with my whale body.
Okay, you do so. That's your move action.
Okay.
You can do anything?
He
Ah!
has healing potions on him.
I had 1.
Oh. I can unwild shape. I can't do anything. Oh yeah, I can. I'll unwild shape. Well, now we're all in the water. You're gonna have to hold on to him because I can't.
I realistically can't be having this conversation at all.
Okay.
Because
I
you are a
unwild shape
whale.
and I cast Cure Wounds.
Oh.
Okay,
Good.
roll that.
Almost max. That's 18 back.
So I'm healed 18 points?
Mm-hmm.
So what are we at? 7, 18.
I'm at 48. I'm doing okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna come back to life.
All right.
What?
Hey, can you tell your shark to come get us so we can leave?
Yeah, but there's one thing I'm gonna do first.
Clayton, please.
I'm gonna call the shark over, and then we're right by the rudder, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell the shark to bite the rudder.
Isn't it?
Like, bite it off if possible. So, even if they're still floating and they're still fine, I'm gonna make it so it's impossible for them to steer.
Hey, you slacking on rudders, boy.
Make it up.
Yeah, I gotta make it up. All right, roll that attack.
Okay.
Shark attack. It'll just be a shark with a +1.
Alright.
Two attacking
can you
damage.
attack twice? And
I don't believe sharks can.
oh, okay.
Oh, do I have to look this up?
I can do it.
Okay, thank you.
I have wild shape.
13 plus 1, so 14? To hit the not moving rudder?
Because it is more of a precious device, I'll say that just barely hits.
Okay.
If you're slamming into the hole, it's a whole different thing than detaching
Oh.
an already thin piece of wood.
Is it a reef shark or is it a hunter shark?
I was thinking like great white meets dolphin.
Hunter.
Hunter?
Mm.
That's 2d8 plus 4 piercing damage.
That's fair.
And they have a swim speed of 40
Nice.
60.
9,
'cause
10
wolf.
plus what?
plus 4.
14 damage.
Oh god. You tear it up, but you looks like it'll still work. And I'll let you guys know that they are scrambling right above you.
And what is there like a hole
We
in
need
it?
to go.
Because if so, I'm gonna put my grappling hook in it, wrap it around my shark, and we're gonna get out of there full speed until I can try and pull the
Okay.
rudder off.
This
with the
all
grappling
feels very fast, but they also have that speed about them. So
Okay.
as you're doing this, you feel something on your back as if a knife is being dug in. And yeah, the rest of you see as one of those wizards appears and has a burning brand that they stab into his back and pull out and vanish again.
Are they using blink?
Yeah.
So you.
No, I've been rolling. They've been doing really well.
Are we like in turns? Like, can I do something? Like, what am
Yeah.
I doing?
This is kind of a loose ending to the combat.
Then
so-
I'm swimming away.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
as soon as all three of us are here, I'm out.
Okay.
I'm swimming back.
How much damage did that do?
2.
Nice.
And that'll be force damage.
Okay. And yeah, we're getting out of there.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for that? Yeah.
You guys are 600 feet away from your boat. You're out of wild shapes, I believe?
I am in
That's not that far. I can swim.
Yeah.
We're all on
roll for
the
the
tiger shark
pulling off
thing.
the rudder with the grappling hook.
Oh yeah, we have our shark buddy.
Oh!
That's what I
yeah.
was doing. I was.
It's good for
putting the
mounting
grappling
2
hook
people,
on
so
there.
it'll be
Nice.
slowed down a lot. Yeah. Roll sleight of hand
Okay.
to get it on there tight enough to get all the right angles to where it doesn't just fall off. Don't have to do that well.
12.
Okay. Yeah, you manage to hook it kind of on the right points. You wrap it around the top and the bottom and pull. And just as your shark is pulling away, it's a little slow because it's burdened by 2 people and a halfling.
Oh yeah.
Can I do something?
What would you like to do?
I'd like to cast control water.
Okay. And how are you doing this? Just what effect are you trying to do? I'm sorry.
Whirlpool.
Is the casting time?
Casually just put them in a whirlpool.
Yeah,
Casting time is how long?
an action.
That's the thing Syndrix did. A few
Yeah, no, I
episodes
know.
ago.
Describe it again.
So
We did it! Yay! Ah!
We barely got out. I kill him in 1 hit.
You start with that.
Wiping blood off her matted hair. Oh, they're gone. What's the radius and all that shit?
I actually want to do flood.
Okay. Just read it. That's all I need.
You cause the water level that is standing to rise as much as 20 feet high. So
Okay.
the water around it's going to rise and go onto the boat. And any huge or smaller vehicles, this is bigger than huge, so it doesn't have a chance of capsizing, but there's already a hole in it, so maybe it'll fill with more water. It just stays that way until the spell ends or I choose a different effect, and it stays that way for up to 10 minutes.
So, you're bringing a bunch of water onto the
the boat.
ship? Okay.
We've almost
How
got all
much?
the water out.
Yeah.
Well, the radius, you control any freestanding water inside an area you choose that is a cube up to 100 feet on a side. I don't know how you would calculate how much water that is.
It's 100 square foot cube.
Of water, yes.
This
Well,
is so
this-
funny on the overlay
It
because you
says
just see a
that
little tiny
a
girl
huge-
below, just boop.
It says a huge or smaller has a chance of capsizing. I think it's silly, but
What is capsizing exactly? I just
where
don't know
it
that.
sinks because it's full of water. You know. Because things can't be full of water.
Overturn. So you're essentially trying to push it sideways, but it's too big to do that. But you're smart about it, and you literally put all the water not on the side,
But on top.
but on the inside.
Holy shit, Abris!
Well, I was trying to tell you that I
Why
could
didn't
do.
we just start with that?
I was trying to tell you I could do it when we were on the ship, but you guys
We
were
should
let's
totally
just
do
go
that.
over there and throw fire at it.
Ow! We should. Are you okay, Clayton?
I'm honestly in a little bit of shock because honestly, anytime anyone uses magic, it just makes me feel awful. Because I'm just hitting things and throwing vials.
Yeah, I know
and she
exactly
just
how
sunk
you
her
feel.
ship.
I know exactly how you feel. Like all
the
these spells,
heck?
but they just do tiny little things and they never.
I'm just over
You
here
guys
with
were
a
just.
whip.
I was gonna do it when we saw the ship, and you guys just took off, and I couldn't do anything.
What
Stupid
happened
and then,
to the ship?
motherfuckers do anything at all.
What?
can they do anything at all?
I'm looking at their shitty stat blocks. I don't know why I picked them. No, they're trash. They're just straight up trash. So, for reference, because that spell was made before this book, and so was the boat that you guys have, so there are more mechanics. A sailing ship is a gargantuan vehicle that is roughly 100 feet by 20 feet.
I made a big wall.
You put a square of water around it and then said, okay, fall. And the boat did too.
Oh,
Oh my god.
And then
Oh my god.
their little tiny rowing boat pops up with the big bads on it.
where are they going?
And you have turned the deadliest army on Sormul repeatedly into a nuisance.
Yay.
Quick
Guys,
question.
do you want them to die?
Wait. Okay. I'm gonna put my spyglass out.
Okay.
Take a look.
Who's over there?
Are there any people with ranged weapons or attacks on the thing?
Funny.
I know, God damn.
We just swim away. We're like, oh god, we're gonna die. And Alfred goes, and the ship just goes under the water. And like instantly. And then Alfred, bloop, the boat comes up with all of them. They're just really angry. And he goes, wait. And then it just zooms into them going,
No, they look defeated. Like you see her just with her matted, wet hair in her hands. And the captain is just
oh my god.
chucks his spear off the boat, grabs the sails, looks over to you.
Okay, I'm gonna take my longbow out. I'm gonna shoot the girl in the face if I can, or the head. I'm just gonna start shooting arrows at them. Because I'm assuming they don't have a bow and arrow.
They've
Clayton,
been humiliated.
Clayton,
They're
I can make-
completely done.
No.
You're the
I need
meanest
this.
strategist. You're the meanest strategist ever. You're like, are they hopeless? Okay, good. Fucking die.
Well,
It's so
Are you gonna circle back to get
oh
in?
yeah, I definitely am. But that's just
You're like,
because there
they're
were
down
like
here, you're
5
up
people
here.
trying to kill me. And then I was just on my own, and then I was like out cold, and then I was back up again. And then, like, in that situation, if I didn't have help, I would have been helpless. So I'm
It's
gonna be
even
like,
funnier for them. They're just like, they won't. They're done. They're done. They keep going.
How close do you get?
man, fuck them kids.
150 feet.
150 feet away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like around that, just
Yeah.
around the limits.
Make an attack roll.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna make 2. if that's
Okay, that's totally
Just
fine.
one at each of them, just because I really dislike both
Okay.
of them. No, actually no. Both at the orc girl.
MS display adapter 4B is my favorite type of ship.
Yes.
Okay. Plus
Oh,
7.
that's, yeah. Can you just,
Mario Sack, $5. This was earlier. Wow, thanks a lot, Wizards of the Coast. You didn't put the proper rules for player making a shark eat a ship's delicious juiciest Maximus apart.
15 and a 16.
okay.
Juiciest Maximus.
So
Donate it again.
It's great.
you shoot 15 and a 16?
Yeah.
I literally said this earlier, Mario Sack. Sorry, it's another $5.
Mm.
He said, this reminds me of the cannon shot Colton did in the last ship fight, season 1.
Except that one happened first.
Yeah, Logan literally goes, boat, and we go, fuck you.
Yeah, both times. Boat? Fuck boat.
Destroy boat. Dabs aggressively.
It's
on
actually really badass to watch. You, like, pull it out, you make sure it's gonna meet its mark, and you let it fly. The moment that you do, one of those wizards blinks into existence, looks, catches the arrow, and teleports 30 feet toward you as their misty escape reaction to the
Okay.
attack. So they essentially bolt, and they're now kind of standing out in the water, and it extends a hand at you, and it's going to cast something.
Oh. Okay.
Can you please make a wisdom saving throw?
I can try.
Yeah, maybe don't.
Okay.
Maybe don't try.
Maybe stop.
Maybe.
Does the 16 work?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
you feel this caster try to paralyze you to stop you from attacking, and you steel yourself. And you shoot again. It means it's some hard roll damage, man.
Oh, yay. 7 damage.
All right. Yeah. She is just like exhausted, and as she looks over and straight into her forehead. It just like sinks in just barely, and blood begins to kind of cover her eyes. And you're like, "Ooh, did I get her?" And just pulls it out.
Okay, I'm good. And then as we're
Clayton, what are you doing? Let's go. We won.
As we're going away, I'm gonna flip them off.
Why do you hate them so much? I don't understand.
Okay, so they hired us.
There's a certain level of respect that happens on some battlefields that was anything but present today.
Did you see his first turn?
I saw
came
everyone.
aboard, and he healed and then punch grabbed, threw a dagger. That was his turn. So great.
You're making enemies out here, man.
I just don't understand. I know they're after the Tesseract, but did they hurt you? Did they do something to you?
So, we helped out this whole clan of like fish people. They're the ones that gave us the shark.
Okay.
Oh, I like this shark.
And they really wanted to make peace because they were really having a rough time with it because of how bad the seas were.
All right.
You, as a druid, know that this is not an animal. It's something else. It's something not natural.
Maybe I don't like this shark.
You actually get faint vibes that remind you of Norilius's friends, his creations.
I'm uncomfortable with the
You
shark.
can't turn into it.
Abris is now uncomfortable with the shark.
Anyway, the city we're from, Arkenberg, they wrote a letter to the Black Knights. And when we gave the letter to the Black Knights, they took the letter and set it on fire.
Oh, well, that would piss me off.
And when we showed up there, they immediately surrounded us with 20-foot soldiers and tried to,
Well, all right. I'll give you some...
every single time we've met them,
Makes
they've
sense.
tried to kill us.
Well, let's
Every
try to get
time
away from them.
they keep opting in for the ambush, and it just never works. Jeez, man.
Oh, yeah, this guy Tiamat. Oh, he's the worst.
Tenindex.
Tenindex.
Tiamat!
Not Tiamat. That's something completely...
This guy, this six-headed dragon guy, he comes out and he's like, "Brr," and I hate him.
Yeah, Tenindex, the worst. He's this paladin dude. Has, like, shadow face.
Yeah, you guys recognize that name.
Yeah, I don't think Tenindex likes us very much either. We've pissed him off.
Yeah, he's one of the big, like, header Black Knights.
Well, it's good we have similar enemies, I guess. We should probably get back to the ship and try to find our way to mainland. Didn't the Dragonborn say that the ship was hollowed?
Yes.
Yes, we could have totally stayed on there. There'd be, like, almost nothing they could do. They could shoot stuff at us, but that's...
What? We could have just stayed on the ship?
Hey,
Clayton, you're telling me we didn't have to go to the ship?
And that's the end of the game.
That's a perfect end. Just Ket screaming at Clayton on the ship.
It's all about the
It's like,
adventure.
ha ha.
let's do a navigation roll real quick for afterwards. 19!
Okay. You go what is maybe south. Because you don't
Thanks for
remember.
joining us, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, we will be back next week.
Perfect. Fits perfectly.
Amazing. That's the greatest pirate I've ever seen.
Oh boy.
Close us out, man.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back next week with the player that we usually have, but didn't today.
Yeah.
And they'll be even stronger somehow.
We'll actually win the combats.
Yeah, you did. You just cheated.
I didn't do shit.
You guys, as a unit,
I
cheated.
killed a couple dum-dums, and that's about it.
Yeah, you killed a lot of dum-dums. You slowed them down.
So the plan
And
was
then
to
they
just
jumped on.
slow them down.
We
Ket
killed
is
them all.
built for
With
stealth.
fire.
Ket is built for stealth.
Gabriel
Yeah,
made
join us
art.
next week. It'll be a lot of fun, and go check out that Patreon if you like. We have our podcast there already, and we have an episode where I run through my bucket list over there that is actually going to come out tomorrow on YouTube. But if you want to see that right now, because you're done watching this and you got nothing better to do, go listen to us talk some more because you like us for some weird reason that we don't understand.
Weirdly. Yep.
Gabe put art in the
Art?
Tesseract.
Heck
Oh
yeah.
crap! Gotta check that out. Where is it?
It's in the
I made
Tesseract
art.
chat.
2-minute art. Tesseract chat. Oh god damn! I gotta get it up on the. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it while we're live.
F-word it. We'll do it live.
Oh my.
You see?
It's
What I
beautiful.
imagined.
I love Ebers's face.
That's amazing, Gabe. That is so
That's so
great.
good.
So good. Just Avarice sinks the entire ship. They just go back. I love it. That's great.
That's awesome.
Shooting them from a distance.
Yeah, we'll be back. But until then, they'll be on the ocean.
On the ocean. We'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh wait, we
That's
still
you,
have
man.
audio.
Yeah.